Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing tonight? My name is Matt Jarbo. Welcome to Boulder Talk Radio. I apologize for not being on uh, the last couple nights. I've been dealing with a family situation. Unfortunately, my grandfather, just about ready to turn 88 years old, has got some complications and won't be with us for much longer. So I had to go down and see him one last time and do all that stuff. And so there's been a lot going on. And then I've been doing work with the government still, and wasn't going to go live tonight. But I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of wired. I'm kind of awake, and I'm not really happy with what's been happening with situations with the internet and the politics and stuff like that. So I wanted to talk a bit about some of that, and then and then take your calls for a little bit because like that's something we can do. That should be a lot of fun as always. And all right, there we go. I was just on another live stream, so that's why it took me forever to get this thing going. But let's take a look here at the chat real quick while people still come on in. All right, Oatlord says, "Oh, thank God, I was gonna have to watch a Gemini Man. I couldn't find anything good to watch." Well, yeah, but that was an hour ago that you said that. So I'm sorry you had to wait an hour while watching Gemini Man. I don't think I haven't seen it, so I don't know if it's any good or not. AKA Dork says, "Hello, everyone. Hope all is well as it can be." I'm saying the LO. I'm just going to give you a weird accent, but thank you so much. CPB channel says, "Poor TikTok." Yeah, I agree. I'm not a big one. Like, I'm not big into TikTok. I don't have it personally. I'm not a teenager, but it's done a lot. Astro says, "I was on my other channel." I totally was. Garrick here says, "So I guess Trump is getting a third Supreme Court pick." I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. I think McConnell's going to try, and quite frankly, fuck him for that one. Because that is, to me, just, I just like, it's crazy. Apparently, we'll take a look at this here too. What Trump apparently has he's got a bit of a response here to this. We can see how he learned about everything. So, because there's actually a human Trump moment that's interesting. All right. Okay. Republicans are the majority of the Senate. They will rush a vote through that. Well, we don't know about that one yet, Garrick. And I say that predominantly because there's enough Republicans that are currently battling for their seat, not enough maybe to flip the Senate. All right. I don't know how that's going to play out, but there's enough that are battling for their seat, like Suzanne Collins and a few other people that are probably not going to want to vote because that can backfire on them if people get pissed. And I'm not like, I'm in the same boat. Like if I live in Washington, so my senators here are clearly going to vote nay, but this is something that is so egregious in my mind, my personal mind, that like, I'm not against like protesting, but like protesting in Washington makes quite literally like no sense to me because it's not the right Washington. Like if you're going to protest, like get to Washington, DC, but also COVID is a thing. So it's kind of weird. It's like a tough place to be right now. So, all right. Okay. Late and Boulder. Yeah, well, that's going to be called that. There we go. All right, let's see here. Okay, let me just, Coffin. Oh yeah. Right. Yeah, there we go. So, okay, there we go. All right. Do I think TikTok will appeal to stay on the app stores? Yeah. Well, I think everyone's going to download it this weekend, to be honest with you. I think everyone's going to download it this weekend and everyone's going to get in on it and everyone's going to be all like, absolutely positively wanting to, I honestly thought about downloading it. I don't want that shit on my phone, but like, just because, like, that fear of missing out. Eric says the Dems are fucked. It's possible, man. It's possible. I'm not going to sit there and say for 100% sure that the Dems are fucked, but I mean, protesting brings out Democratic voters, rioting brings out Republicans. But see, this whole situation, because of how massive it is and how it's going to shape our country going forward, because it really will. This could be the thing that brings the moderates out that maybe weren't going to vote. To come out and we're so close to the election. We're less than 50 days away. This could be that tilt. I don't know yet. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to go full into politics on everything because like, there's a lot that I probably don't know, but like, I do feel that this is a big issue and, I'll be very, very, very curious to see what happens. But I think McConnell having blocked Merrick Garland in 2016, and then him saying, of course, we'll rush this one through, like before her body had even entered rigor mortis, is such a scummy, unethical look that it's going to blow up in his face. He may not care because I think he did it to appeal to his base in Kentucky, because even though Amy McGrath is nipping at his heels, she's probably not going to win. But she's still definitely nipping at his heels enough to where it's a cause for concern. And so him doing this brash act, I think, is just to appeal to his base. And I could be wrong, but that's how I interpret it. Let's see here. We are all fucked. Yep. In honor of TikTok, where do thoughts go when they all die? Come holla. That would make a lot of sense. Coffee says, yeah, I thought the last election was a clusterfuck. Oh, it was. It absolutely was. The next month and a half is going to be wild. Let's see. Drew here says, the only tilt I see is the match tilting on the ledge to the tinderbox that is our country. Well, yeah. I mean, maybe I don't want violence. I don't want violence, but I kind of feel like it's going to happen. Let's see. Your first thought here is that reps are going to offer a SCOTUS pick, but not push it. When the Dems defeat it, the reps will use that to get out of the votes. Maybe. Oh, no. After TikTok dies, they go to OnlyFans. Yes. Alvy here says, I don't like how close Mando season 2 is coming out near the election. I don't know what that has to do with it, but I guess I see your point. I guess I understand it. Like, you don't want, I mean, are you just not going to be in the right mood to watch Mandalorian season 2? Because it comes out, October 30th. Bring up the calendar here. So yeah, it comes out so the election is literally like halfway between episodes 1 and episodes 2 of Mandalorian season 2. So what I think Alvy's getting here too is the first episode drops on October 30th. Awesome. The 31st, Saturday, is Halloween. That's going to be great. But then, November 3rd is election. November. So then it's like we could be in a civil war by November 6th. Which would be, which is something that I think Tim Pool really wants. So there's that. All right. Asher says, I think Tim Talk will get banned just to have the YouTube version come out and replace it. You think that's what's going on? You think Google is kind of behind this? Google is greasing the palms of Senator Mike Pompeo behind the scenes? Like, Pompeo, man, when Trump's out of office, you're going to need a gig. Do you want to lobby on behalf of Google? Get rid of our number one competition, which would be TikTok. I think you're onto something there, Astro. I do. I think you're onto something. I'll have to find out. Drewby says, politics like war is about moves and counter moves. No advantage is wasted, especially a corpse. Yeah, well, look at Antonin Scalia when he died. How many people out there were all like, he was murdered. He was murdered by Obama in order to get another Democratic judge in there before election on an election year. And that was at the beginning of the year. That was months and months and months and months before the election. This is like days before the election. I mean, this is absolutely unprecedented. I mean, holy shit. I feel really bad. 87 pancreatic cancer. That's fucked up, dude. She held on. She held on for dear life, literally. And that should be respected and absolutely championed. Let's see here. Tim Pool will get his boogaloo. I'm sure his beanie is spinning. Oh yeah, he's full on erect right now, dude. He's full on erect, 100%. If Trump loses, do I think he will accept the results of the election? No, I don't think he will accept the results of the election. I don't. Here's what I think is going to happen, and here's what I think is going to go down. So he's been doing everything he can to poison mail-in voting. It's so ridiculous to even attack it. It's like such a low margin of error, but whatever, facts and stats and data, they don't matter to the president, period. We know this. But he's doing it in order to make the claim that it's a rigged election, to make the claim that he won. And then this is going to get fought in the courts. This is going to get drug out like the 2000 election did. And then ultimately, I do think Biden is going to win. I think when all the votes are counted, when all the mail-in ballots are counted, everything else, I do think Biden is going to win. But in the meantime, Trump may not want to leave office. He may not leave. And if he doesn't leave by January 21st, I believe, 2021, then fucking Pelosi steps in. And that could also be a play. I don't know. I don't know if Pelosi, whatever. Like, I don't know. But that could be what happens. But I do think when it comes to the debates, man, all Biden has to do, and I've said this before and I'll say this again, and I'll definitely say it again. All Biden has to do to win is just laugh at Trump. Every time Trump says something, laugh at him. That's all he's got to do. Answer his questions when they're asked to him, but every time Trump tries to say something stupid, laugh at him. That's it. He did it with Palin, BTFO'd Palin. He did it with Ryan, BTFO'd Ryan. All he has to do is just act like cool aviator glasses Joe and laugh like the other person is an idiot, which he's good at, and it will throw Trump off kilter. It will crumble his ego. He won't know how to respond. He'll get more erratic and he'll say something exceptionally stupid. But at this point, we're used to it when it comes to Trump. We are, I think at this point, we can all kind of agree, whether you support him or not, that the guy, when he freeform thinks and talks, bad things tend to come out of his mouth because he just says things. So that's what I think is going to happen on that one. All right. So let's see here. In 4 years, the USPS lost like 22 ballots and more. I don't know. I haven't seen that. Send me a link on that one. Tim Pool versus Chris Pool. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting to do Tim Pool versus Chris Pool. All right. Trump doesn't think before he speaks, but he knows how to work a crowd. That's true. No, he does. He does. And that's why the debates are going to be wild. Trump is cooler than Biden. There's no, dude. Oh, no, Thomas. Come on, man. Come on. No way. Trump, if he's challenged on anything in any meaningful way, he crumbles every single time. He diverts, he deflects, he lies. He tries to, just pivot, do everything he can to not talk about it. Like during the CNN thing the other night when the woman asked about immigration, but she started off by talking about how her mom died from COVID. He only answered the COVID question or talked about COVID, but he didn't talk about immigration. And like, she didn't follow up on that because he knows how to work her to play the emotional card in order to not have any actual true follow-up. Biden ain't going to be playing that game. And I can't wait to see Kamala versus Pence because Kamala's going to come out swinging. Pence isn't going to know what to do. Oh, well, no, there's a woman in here. We're on stage together. Oh, mother. Nah, I think they should be fascinating to see what's going on. Let's see here. When are we going to start letting people under 70 be our president? I don't know. Oh yeah, live chat. I keep forgetting about live chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Let me just put that up there. There we go. I cleared all of my blocked word list and all of my blocked channel lists. So it should be pretty interesting in the comment section tonight. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, I'll have to. DM it to me on Discord, Curtis, because I can't bring it up here like this. Okay. Well, actually, no, I can. You're a mod. Okay. Let me see. Oh, God, fucking damn it. There we go. Okay. The boulders are free again. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's see here. 28 million mail-in ballots went missing in the last 4 elections. Okay. In the last 4 elections, though. So, I mean, you have to because the way you kind of phrased it was like it went missing. Take a look here at the comment. You had said, let me find that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You had said in 4 years, the USPS lost like 22 million ballots in 4 states. So what this actually says is that 28 million went missing in the last 4 elections. So it's not the same thing. But that is between 2012 and 2018. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not at all supporting that concept of it, but yeah. Okay. So it's not the perfect system in the world, but right now they kind of have to, I don't know. I still think I live in a mail vote by mail state. And I don't think I would go to the polls right now, to be honest with you. I would request absentee and I would go that way. So I'll keep that up there. All right. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me see here. Yeah, little kids rubbing. I know Joe Biden. Oh yeah, Joe. Where's that at? Where's that at? Yeah, fog. That's going to be the hardest part about Joe Biden. That's what Trump's going to be able to nail Joe Biden with. Trump's going to be able to nail him with all of that. That's what he's going to do to throw it off. And that's going to have there like Biden is not. He cannot bite under any circumstances. Biden cannot bite. He has got to be wearing a leather jacket and aviator shades those entire debates, at least metaphorically, in order to be able to dissuade those attacks. Because Trump will use those as a way to get in 100%. Like when he brought the women that Bill Clinton had allegedly raped to the Hillary debate as a way to throw off Hillary. It was a baller move. I mean, it's a douchebag move, but it was smart play for politics. So I don't know what he's going to do now. Trump's going to do something. He's going to totally do something. Are there riots near me? No, not anymore. I mean, Portland's like 100 miles away and Seattle has calmed down. I mean, if it's raining really hard today, finally. So I think if Portland's getting hit, then you're not going to see much. As soon as the colder weather comes in and Portland starts raining constantly, the protests are going to stop. People aren't going to go out there for that shit. This happened during the summer. So that's why. But as soon as it starts getting to crappier weather, they're not going to do it. Let's see. Neither Trump or Joe have sex with their wives. Sure. I agree. Any interesting people I meet on the census stuff? Yeah, Dagoth. I meet quite a few interesting people. Some people are not happy that I go to their place. Like they pull out the no trespassing signs. They're like, you passed 2 no trespassing signs. And I'm all like, that doesn't apply to me, because it doesn't. I have every legal authority if I have to go to your house to walk on your property. If you have a gate, doesn't mean shit. I can bypass your gate and walk on your property. If you have no trespassing signs, doesn't mean shit. If you got a 12-gauge shotgun, that means some shit. I'm piecing the fuck out. And that hasn't happened to me yet, but my boss wants me on the harder to get cases right now. So, yeah. That's why today they sent me out to the coast. I had to drive literally 200 miles round trip, quite frankly, for one damn address. And I'm looking at the case notes of this and I'm like, I know this isn't that people don't live here. Like, I know that. I know this is like an occasional home. I can tell from the area, but I'm reading the notes and the other enumerators are like, they're too fucking lazy. They're like, oh, it's a block gate. Oh, it's a blocked gate. I can't go up there. And I'm like, park the goddamn car and walk. It was about a mile to get up, like 0.9 miles to get to the house. I walked around, I walked up there, got my fucking cardio after driving for 2 hours to get there. I had my cardio and I walked up this giant ass hill and it was beautiful. Like, it was gorgeous. I enjoyed my walk. I'm like, this is great. But no, not everyone has, they hired 200,000 people for these jobs. Not everyone's going to want to go do that. So there's that too. Anyway, how was the 200-mile trip? I was okay, man. I just listened to Sirius XM because I forgot to download shit before I left. So I do get paid by the mile. That's why I didn't care. It's like, oh yeah, 200-mile round trip. Hell yeah, man. I get paid 57 cents a mile. So I made over $100 to drive out there and back. I can't complain. Let's see here. You represent a government agency. No trespassing means shit. That's goddamn right, Curtis. But I say it in a nice way. And most people, I wear my Ninja Turtle mask. So it's disarming. People don't think I'm there to do anything really bad because I got Raphael prominently featured on my mask. So people are generally chill. But yeah, now we're getting into the harder to reach stuff, and that's going to be fascinating. So what, tell them to fuck off? Tell who to fuck off? Tell what? Oh yeah, no, here's the thing with that, OV Warrior. You tell me to fuck off, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to probably come back again and again and again and again. And every time I come back, I will ask you a different question that relates to the census. And after a while, I will have everything I need to know in order to complete the census. Or I'll just go to your neighbor, right? My favorite thing about that too is your neighbors will talk about you. I had a person the other day, I'm summarizing this, but more or less what happened was they were like, oh, that person, they they go like, oh, what, why won't they talk to you? And I said, well, because they're being uncooperative. And the wife just goes, oh, have you seen the signs in their yard? And I was like, I haven't looked. I'm sorry. You know, she's like, oh, well, they're voting for Trump, so obviously they're not going to be cooperative. And she was like, total, like, F them. And then the husband came out, and the husband's like, what do you want to know? I'll tell you whatever you want to know. And the wife's like, I'll put the kettle on. You know, like, they spill the tea constantly, man. Neighbors will rat you out. They will rat you out. They don't get, because they can refuse to give their information. So they will rat you out. And it's our job to find the neighbor that's a snitch, right? Because the neighbor will be like, well, I'm not going to, like, they're not going to know that I said anything, right? And I'm like, no, they're not. I'm sworn to life, to secrecy, and I'm going to forget as soon as I leave anyway. And then it all goes to just to the census. It doesn't go anywhere else past the census. So it's just in that one department. It doesn't get shared with like ICE or anything else like that. But people believe all this stuff. Oh, is Andy talking about me right now? Oh, is he? That's funny. What's he saying? Let me see here. What is it? Hold on, let me take a look. What's he doing? Oh, they're bringing up the fucking church story again? Jesus Christ. Andy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, this is like fucking 7-year-old shit. What are you doing, Andy? Hold on here. Let me just, hold on a second here. What are these idiots doing? What the fuck? Let's see. What's going on here? All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at this nonsense. Okay, so because they can't stop talking about me, right? This is what they have to do. Let's see what they're saying.
Discussion forum during the years in which it was purely a 90% haven for pedophile discussion. So,
and on talk.se.
Look it up on Encyclopedia Dramatica. It's all there.
Okay, so what they're talking about right there is back, I forget the year. There was someone spamming this a non-talk forum, right, on fucking 4chan. And I had a blog called Irrational Hatred. And I was like looking for places to shill it because I'm a fucking whore like that. And so I went to the blog and I shilled it a little bit, and that was it. It wasn't very long, I think maybe a couple weeks. And it was in the beginning phases of it, and then I left. And so it wasn't until years later that, like, these guys are trying to hold on to this concept. They're trying to hold on to this idea. They're so desperate to try to, like, label me as this, like, pedophile, because it's all they've got is this, like, I went to this forum, you know, a number of years ago, used it a little bit when people were just talking normally, and then fucking off. And that's really about it. But to give you guys an idea, I did look this up a little bit ago. Let me see here. This might be the comment. Someone had, let's see here. I'm trying to think, because there's something I read. Yeah, like most people went there and just like fucking got banned for like spamming it because the dude running it was fucking a complete like grammar Nazi. And that was really about it. But these guys are trying to run on this fucking nonsense because they're just like, that's all they've got. Like, they're running Gunt Guard because I criticize Ralph. They're running Gunt Guard. It's all they're doing. Right. Like, so Andy Worski here, let's talk about Andy Worski. All right. Let's talk about Andy Worski. And everything else. So, can someone go into his chat and say that I'm responding to him right now? Can anyone do that? Let's do that, because that'd be kind of funny. Let's bring this up here. So, Andy wants to run his fucking mouth about shit he has no fucking idea what we're talking about here. So let's talk about this right here. So this is something from 2018 when YouTuber beloved by the alt-right Andy Worski bragged about drunkenly sexually assaulting a drunk woman, because he did. He absolutely fucking did. Andy, on the Kumite, openly admitted to having sex with his girlfriend and pulling off his condom, not telling her that he had pulled off his condom, and continuing to have sex with her in the process. This is what I love. They're trying to moral fag over me. They're trying to sit there and go, oh, you went to this forum like a decade ago and you used it to shill a shitty blog. But they're going to overlook the fact that Andy Worski is quite literally a person guilty, openly absolutely admitted to stealthing, which is sexual assault even under Canadian law. It was illegal after the fact. It was illegal at the time, but it has since become illegal, and it can be retroactively filed against the offender. So Andy dipshit, dumbass, fucking stupid man bun, coked out Worski is effectively an admitted rapist. He is. He's an admitted rapist. So he wants to run his mouth about me all the fucking time. He wants to do all this shit about me constantly. But here he is on, and it's absolutely blogged by freaking, by Jared Holt here over on Right Wing Watch. Nothing about this is not true. And he openly talked about it, and he tried to dissuade it by going, oh, well, she was okay with it like the next day. Yeah, she was fine with it. We dated for a while longer. Doesn't negate the fact that he still fucking did it. Doesn't change the fact that he still didn't tell a person who had trusted that he was wearing protection that he wasn't wearing protection. We know Andy is coked out of his mind most of the time. We know he'll do the stupidest shit in the world for fucking money. And we know he never thinks anything fucking through. So obviously, when it comes to this fucking nonsense, this stupid Canadian dipshit is a fucking rapist. Is exactly what the fuck he is. I know this. Don't approach my buddy. Stay back. Aim, 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 aim. So no, it's not a lie. He openly admitted it, you fucking moron. So, there's plenty. Yeah, there are plenty other reasons to hate Andy Worski. There are a lot of reasons to hate Andy Worski. The biggest one is that he's fucking an idiot. And it's not that I'm smacking Koksky up. It's that he's a fucking moron. Kyler is a fucking moron. They call this guy fucking AIDS Moby for a reason. I call him mini Billy Corgan. That's all this shit is. All they want to do is run their fucking mouth right fucking now because it's all they've got. These two dipshits. Look at him. Look at Andy right here. You see this fucking face? And look at that face. Look at him. He's trying everything he can to be Red Bar, a dude who fundamentally fucking hates him, but Andy hasn't gotten through that fucking skull yet. And then the dipshit next to him who fucking called my phone pretending to be a journalist multiple times. These people are idiotic as fuck. Yes, Lord Humongous, Worski is touched. Absolutely touched. So he wants to go to fucking Portugal and he wants to live in some weird fucking mansion. He says he's got the money to buy out there. By all fucking means, go, please. And just OD on something so the world never has to deal with you again. And hopefully one day the AIDS will finally come for Kyler and just end that existence too. Because anyone who ever works with Ethan Ralph is a complete fucking moron. And let me just reiterate this point before we get back to the topics at hand, because I really don't want to talk about these idiots, is that a couple years ago, Andy Worski, oh my God, king of the world, Andy Worski, king of the fucking world. Oh my God, I had Richard Spencer, 12,000 people watching me stream. And now he plays second fiddle to Ethan Ralph. So you know what, Andy? Talk your mouth, run your fucking shit. No one fucking cares. You've got 900 people watching you. I got 61. You're still too fucking afraid to talk to me. You still blocked me on Twitter. You bloviating bitch. You're a fucking coward. My phone is right fucking here. You've got my fucking number. Fucking call me. You piece of fucking raping shit. Fuck you. Fucking call me. Quit being a cowardly little fucking mini penis cunt and actually fucking stand up for something instead of getting your friends to do your fucking dirty work, you bearded bitch. I don't give a fuck about you, but you're too fucking afraid to talk to me. So you got to send Kyler to do it. How about you actually man the fuck up, get out of your parents' fucking living room and do something with your stupid fucking life, you dumbass. So fuck him. Fuck the kill stream. Fuck Ethan Ralph. Fuck AIDS Moby. Fuck all those idiotic fucking bottom feeding bastards who've never done anything with their fucking lives. And that's it. Andy can call me right fucking now. He's got my goddamn number. Ralph can call me any fucking time they want to bring me up. They've got my number. I haven't changed it. I openly challenge them to do so, but they don't. They're afraid. They're afraid. Let's make no mistake about this. This isn't a calculated attempt. This isn't anything else. This is them afraid of me. Why? I'm one man. I'm one man. That they, BTFO'd me 2 years ago? They have to talk about me in their safe space? They have to bring me up in their safe space multiple times repeatedly, bringing up the same argument every time? But they won't ever actually talk to me? I have open call-ins all the time. I have open shit all the fucking time. They can hit me up anytime they want. They can call me anytime they want. But they're afraid. They're afraid. And that's the funniest goddamn part about this shit. Yeah, I know. I would blow them out live 100%. 100%. Andy's a bitch. Yeah, let's get him the fuck off my screen. I don't want to look at that fucking expression anymore. Jesus Christ. That's like watching that is watching someone who's fucking pathetic. You know, that is desperation. Shit, I might have fucking blown out on the kill stream 2 years ago. I never lit my tit on fire. All right. Okay, there we go. Back up that shit there. Okay, thank you very much. I saw the 2 super chats. I'll get to that here in a second. Okay. Casey, $5 Australian. Thank you so much, sir. Really appreciate that one. And then Casey again. Gator, Jar was dabbing on me, Gator. He's dabbing on me. That's all I got. Let's see. They talked about me again on the kill stream. You're so much better than these losers. I know. I don't even want to talk about them. Like, I could have brought up the fact. So much shit about what's going on with Ralph right now. And I've actually chosen not to in the last couple of days because I was thinking about it and I'm like, you know what, man? Like, I don't want to sit there and give Ralph any more of my time than I have to. You know, last night or 2 nights ago, I was sent the link to like his, you know, to get on his stream. And I thought about doing it. I really did, to go in there to blow him out and shit like that. But they won't actually talk to me. Let's see. I'm going to get my phone right here. You know what? Yeah. Let me see here. All right. My phone's right there. And they could call me at any time they want. They have the number. So there's that right there. I'm leaving it right there in front of me. My phone rings. They'll know it. Let's see here. Sometimes the only way to win is not to play. Yeah, 100%, dude. 100%. Oh my God. I love your avatar, man. Fuck. I love your avatar, dude. I wish Code Monkeys would come back. I hope with the new G4 they bring back Code Monkeys. That show was absolutely underrated. All right. What does Gator mean? Well, Gator is the Gator gamer, who's Ralph's sidekick, who absolutely doesn't ever avow anything that Ralph does, but won't ever leave him because it's a paid gig and it's the easiest paid gig he's ever going to have otherwise. But he's another one of these bitches. Let's see here. They don't even have conservative values. Well, no, Ralph's a liberal that's masquerading as a fucking conservative, and Andy doesn't understand politics. And I mean that, like, literally. You could ask Andy anything about politics and he'll be like, what? Now, he gets the whole cuties thing, and he's on the right side of that debate, by the way. I will give him the full credit there. But that's about it. And that was after he botched an entire CP debate. So there we go. Let's see here. Signor destroyed his family. Go off on him, King. I've gone off enough on Andy, and Andy's the exact same thing. Andy won't talk to me either. Andy's the one who gave my number to fucking Ralph, and that I know. I feel that that is because I don't give my number to anybody. I gave it to Andy Signor. We got into a fight where I mentioned Ralph, and then Ralph called me 2 nights later, and Andy's like, I don't know how he got the number. I didn't dox him. Yeah, whatever, dude. Yeah, you wonder what he has on fucking Gator. I do too. Yeah, I really wonder that. Let's see. Gator has wasted his time. Any other gig would have been a valuable experience. I do agree. I do fucking agree. All right, here. You know what we're going to do? You know, again, just because I am a very, I'm a good sport about a lot of shit. And by the way, did you guys even know that Dame Pesos and I are following each other now on Twitter? How fucking weird is that? How weird, how has things gone that Dame Pesos and I are fucking following each other on Twitter and have decided to be amicable towards one another? Right? Amicable towards one another. That is the timeline we live in right now. Dame fucking Pesos and I. If you know anything about that, you guys know that should have never been a thing, but now that's a reality. Let's see. Did I see that Dick wanting Destiny to be a co-host? I did not see that, but I think it gets. It makes sense, to be honest with you. Destiny. I like Destiny. I do, and I think that if they bounce off each other, it could be interesting. I do think that, to be honest with you. But at the same time, you can tell Dick is getting desperate. Oh, Dick, you want a co-host? Why don't you get your buddy Ralph? You good little buddy, you gunty buddy, right? You let him sleep with you when he comes to town. You got a nice little cot for him. The Gunt gets its own little room. You know, and like, why don't you have him be your co-host? Right? You fucking defend him enough, you piece of shit. You fucking whiny little bitch. Why don't you fucking let him be your co-host? Oh no, because Ralph is a fucking torpedo. He's his own torpedo. And he's going to sink. And Dick doesn't want that. Dick will fucking play along right now. But as soon as Ralph becomes too much of a burden, then he's gone. I think that's pretty fucking abundantly clear. Dame Matt stream when? I don't fucking know, dude. I that would be very weird, but it will probably happen. Let's see. Do they have any proof Matt's wife had a child by a black man? No. But my girlfriend and I do joke quite often about Tyrone. We do joke about that a lot. Dame is a snake. Well, yeah, let's see here. You know what, man? I'm willing to do the thing right now. Did I miss a $5 one? Or that just came in. Thank you, Kiranu. $5, man. Thank you so much, man. I used to be a Killstream fan, but I always thought their attacks on you were lame. You always seemed like a nice guy to me, a wholesome father. Dude, I'm not a bad person. I have a mouth on me, 100%. That gets me into trouble sometimes, 100%. A few years ago, I was a lot more thin-skinned than I am now. That is absolutely true. I fucked up, and there's no denying that. But the shit that they've tried to say about me for years, trying to label me as a pedo repeatedly, when there's been no evidence of the sort, I would never harm anybody. I have 2 daughters that I look after. The reason why that angers me the most, and that is what does piss me off, is because they, like, I love my daughters. I love my children, and I look after my children. I want to keep them safe, and to have that put out there angers me, because what if somebody acts on that shit and thinks that I've done something? You know what I mean? Like, no, fuck that shit. You want to call me fat? You want to call me a fucking Kevin Smith clone reject? You want to make fun of a lot of shit? Fine, but leave my fucking children out of it. All right. I don't like to bring up anyone's kids. I actively avoid saying, you know, I try, but when they go after that shit, that's going to piss me off. And at where I'm at right now is not, again, no problem going scorched earth. Like, you want to fucking come at me, but don't fucking hide in your goddamn little echo chamber. And that's exactly what they fucking do. Sorry. Anyway, Ralph claims that hate fuels him, but he blocks everyone that makes one little comment. Yeah, no, that's the thing, is if you really pay attention to him, I mean, he's blocking people left and right. He's fighting with Ricada. He's actively attempting to deplatform people. He's actively attempting to flag people. He's trying to get his audience to go after Aid for quite literally like nothing, because she pissed him off. And so he went scorched earth over like Facebook profile roles or whatever. All that shit was crazy, dude. All that shit was crazy. Has Sargon said anything yet? No, not publicly. Not publicly. He hasn't, but he did follow, I think, Mr. Vickers on Twitter. And now what the fuck happened to Vickers? Aborttheretort.com is gone. And his Twitter account, both of them are gone. Ariana and whatever. So, you know, let me see here. Hold on. That's right there. Do I block people? Yeah. Yeah, I block people, dude. I don't give a fuck. I actually unblocked everybody on YouTube. And if I could make it easy to unblock everybody on Twitter, I fucking would. You know, but I don't mind blocking people. I do it mostly to be a dick, but I don't really care. Like, I don't give it. Like, the thing is like, I don't care about Ralph blocking people. I don't care about that. He blocked me a long time ago. I'm blocked by people I have no idea who the fuck they are because he used block lists. That shit doesn't bother me at all. Now, trying to get people fired from their jobs because they pissed you off, that's a different story. And that's where we are. So let's see. Ginsburg's been on ice for a while. You think so? You think they just rolled her out today? Maybe. Let's see. Sargon's too busy destroying what's left of UKIP. Yeah, I guess so. All right. Yeah, well, that's the thing is like, they disappeared. So my take on that real quick is, to me, that confirms that they've gotten info on the pregnancy is what I believe. And I say that because, Vickers had said on Twitter that if it was true, she is pregnant, then he would have to cease attacks because he doesn't want to add to the stress, and the stress could cause a miscarriage. That is basically what I interpreted that from. So when they deleted everything, without saying goodbye, and they just booted it all. To me, that says that they've gotten confirmation privately that the pregnancy is real, because people have been saying that Faith's not pregnant. But there's also every time it comes up on Ralph's show, they never talk about it. He always deflects. He never wants to bring it up. You know, he'll talk. He goes, "Oh, I don't want to talk about the kill stream, but it's on my website." It's like, yeah, but that is you. Like, your website and your show are synonymous with you, so it's all part of the same ecosystem. But he doesn't want to bring it up there because he doesn't want to be pressured about the details of anything. That's what's going on. So let's see here. All right. Hold on, Virgil and Curtis. I see you guys. We'll get you in a second. You're enjoying this redemption arc of the anime. Thank you. Well, that's right. All right. But that story about the knife with the young girl was really you, like a Kevin Spacey. No, that wasn't me. I never fucking held a knife to anyone's throat, dude. This girl told people that I did. I never did. She was just making it up, but it took me like 21 years to realize that story in and of itself that she had told me was probably a lie, you know, and that it never dawned on me. It never dawned on me for over 2 decades. So yeah, no, dude, I never fucking touched anyone. I never hurt anybody. Not at all, you know, not at all, man. That's fucked up. Like, I'm not that kind of person. All right. I might use my mouth inappropriately to like badmouth people or shit like that, or fucking gossip and shit, but I'd never physically harm anybody. So anyway. All right. Let's see here. Do I believe that RBG's last wish was not to have her seat replaced till after the election? I mean, like, maybe, but it kind of feels a little bit weird. Where's the proof that Andy's a rapist? Well, we talked about that. When you take off your condom and you don't tell your partner that you took off your condom, that's called stealthing. Stealthing is sexual assault. Let's summarize that. Sexual assault is effectively rape. That's what he is. When you're not going to tell your partner that you've taken off protection, you are violating that trust that you have with that person. You can take that for whatever the fuck you want, but that's true. That happened. These streams are comfy. Thank you. Andy says he didn't rape anybody. No, there's not equal proof of both claims, dude. You can, like, Faith said that Ralph didn't upload revenge porn. We all saw it fucking happen. You know, just because the victim of the crime right now is saying that nothing happened doesn't mean we didn't witness a crime happening. I mean, not only that video being a crime of humanity, dear God, but we saw a crime happen. You're literally attempting to defend a person who tried to get his friend to shoot and kill 3 guys in Miami, Florida, while he was hopped up on drugs. You know what I mean? Like, you cannot defend Andy Worski on practically anything. And I know him personally. I've hung out with him personally. All right, before he went all fucking insane. But yeah, nah, fuck that shit. All right, let's go. Okay, oops. All right, we'll bring in Virgil and Curtis at the same time because I hit the wrong button accidentally. So we'll do this. Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing tonight?
Oh, like usual.
I hear you. So
what's
up?
I'd just like to say, long time watcher, first time caller.
That's a lie. You've called in before. I know. I hit the wrong button, so I brought both. I just brought both of you guys in directly.
Wait, do you want me to jump out for now and then come back in later?
No. It's all good. It's all good. We'll try 3 people. I like to keep it 1-on-1, but we'll do 3. We'll have fun with that. So
Okay, yeah.
That's fine. All right, wait, what's on your guys' opinion tonight?
I'm just sitting here enjoying the September surprise and cracking plenty of jokes about the DNC's necromancers failing their revive check on RBG.
Well, I would say that they probably would disagree with you, but yeah.
Well, I mean, keep in mind that among my friends, we've been joking that she's actually been dead for like 3 years. They just keep using necromancy to bring her back. So it's a horrible joke, but you know, we're horrible people.
I heard that real quick. Casey, another $5 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. Marvelous Matt, Majestic Matt, Magnanimous Matt, Magisterial Matt, Matt the Maverick, Monumental. He is motivated. His enemies are mortified. That's right, folks. Boulder Talk Radio. You know, hold on here. Okay, fine. Why shouldn't we believe you're alleged victim of sexual assault? Why would she make that shit up? Because I'm not the one admitting to it on a live stream. That's the difference there. Is like, I've maintained my story for 22 years. I didn't as a larf, as a laugh on a live stream. Hey guys, let me tell you about this time I pulled off my con while I was fucking this chick when she was drunk. There's a bit of a fucking difference there. So your argument doesn't hold any fucking weight. So, all right. So Virgil, yeah, sorry, what were you trying to say?
Wait, was this the same story about the church?
Yeah, the church story, yeah.
Was this the same story about the church like a while ago?
Yeah, people keep bringing it up. Like it's fucking
Weren't
not
you
like they
guys,
keep
like similar ages or something?
Yeah,
From what I
was.
remember.
Yeah, that's the thing. No one likes to bring that up. I was 15. She was 13. She wanted me to get her pregnant. So she had asked me to get her pregnant, and I told her no. And then she got mad and she started making up lies about me because she was mad.
She was the pastor's daughter, wasn't she?
She wasn't the pastor's daughter. She was a convert. Her family was personally converted from Jehovah's Witness to Christianity by the pastor. So like there was that connection there. And I was already kind of like on my way. Like I had already kind of rubbed some feathers with some people at the time. Because like I was being a stubborn 15-year-old, and like this one girl was like talking about, I forget what it was, but it was like some kind of really shitty life decision involving her kid. And like, and I kind of gave her like some crap over it. I don't remember what the context of it was, but like we got into this argument over it. And I was the asshole. I'll fully admit, like in that conversation, I was the asshole. Cause you know how it is, like when you go to church and like, it might've been about abortion at the time. I was like really anti-abortion. And so that might've been like me just being a judgmental prick. I'll fully admit, like I was back then and shit. And so in this particular case, like this girl had made those claims, and then, you know, it led to me being like asked to leave. So,
can I pop in a statement here real quick for End Fago Tree? You may say it's absurd and ask that particular question. I had that same incident come up multiple times all throughout my late teen years. It got to a point where I actually did not go to social gatherings because 13, 14, and 15-year-old girls kept trying to waylay me, for lack of a better term. And quite frankly, I was in college at 16. I was trying to get a degree and get a job. I didn't need distractions like that. So if he says it's absurd just because of her age, no. Especially not JW girls. They have a tendency to start early and breed often.
I mean, it's such a ridiculous concept to call that into question. Like, I mean, Ralph is impregnated an 18-year-old? Like, you know, I mean, that was on their conversation, according to the dad. They were talking about that shit. Right? So it's like, and she had been like already baby crazy, according to Chris. So, you know, and he goes and, you know, I mean, me and this girl were 2 years apart and we were teenagers. She's a teenager and he's a fucking grown man. You know, like there's a huge difference there. But the thing is I didn't impregnate anyone. I didn't touch anyone. And I'm not going to lie when I said like that chick fucked my head up because like I didn't want to have kids because of that situation. Like that was one of the key factors of me not wanting to have kids, was because that situation like really fucked my head up, you know? And then so now that I have 2 kids, like I'm, you know, obviously I don't have those thoughts anymore, but like for a while it did. And, you know, like to constantly have to defend myself on that shit for telling a story 7 years ago. And then people like you trying to fucking take it and spin it into something to fucking deflect against actually truly despicable human beings is fucking atrocious. And you should be fucking embarrassed for yourself. And if you the link you want here, I'm going to post the link. Come on in. You want to drop those fucking comments by all means, dude. Come on in right there. There's a fucking link. Do your thing. Have a conversation. Just saying.
Yeah, anyway. Exactly. I mean, and quite frankly, what he's just done is straw man argument. You were talking about Ralph and you were talking about Worski, and he has now straw manned it to change it over to a conversation about something that you got accused of by these same people. He's not.
No, it's not a good faith argument, but again, it's roll the fuck on in, fucking nut up. Anyway. All right. So let's see. Bronx here says, at least Jarbo talks to Spede logs like me. Yeah, I do. I talk to Curtis knows I talk to anybody.
Dude, the fact that he's got me on his show, and for anybody who isn't aware of it, I'm a hardcore conservative. And yet we've been talking now for what, 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, something like that. We've been friends
It's
for a couple
like-
years now.
Yeah, it's like it's because we can both accept that the other feels a particular way, and that's fine. Free will, people. You know,
Is Worski still going on about me? Oh my god.
whatever brings some super chats.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Oh yeah, no, I know. He's just a bitch. That's fucking hysterical though. I won't.
did want to bring up something as well.
Yes.
So did you happen
Yeah?
to see, I think it was PO's latest stream?
I
Destiny
caught-
had brought up, I think, the sex tape.
Yeah, I saw that part. I was driving home. And I'm like, I'm in this part of the freeway where I know that I'm gonna lose internet connection for like a couple minutes. Right, I'm hitting this dead zone, and like he brings up the Pornhub or YouHub or you porn comment, and I'm in my car and I'm like, no, he's not gonna do it. And then I'm like, no, don't die. And then he makes the joke because you can tell he's gonna bring it up because he's got that sly smile going on. He's gonna say something about it, and then he does, and then Ralph's like, oh, I mean, like I talked to them and they're never gonna let it upload again, blah 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 blah, and and all that shit. Like, oh, so you flagged it down off Pornhub, right? You posted it and you're upset that it went to Pornhub, like. What? So like the whole world can't see whatever you got down there, Sparky? So yeah, well the thing is
this
more.
point-
Posted on
Hold on,
At this
Kingdom, so
point,
it's already
we
gone.
should get his email address and everybody sign him up for all the various penis enlargement spam.
What is it? Morning afternoon headshot here
His
says
email
I heard
address
him
is
say on
out
the
there
kill.
anyway. It got
It
released.
is out there, yeah. It is out there. I know what it is. I heard him say in the kill stream he was doing a segment on you tonight. Yeah, I know. And then I just looked at it, and they're bringing up the Anon Talk thing, the BBS port thing that they've brought up, I don't know, 10 times now. I mean, it's literally the same argument. Kyler has called my cell phone multiple times. Fucking here, I'll play it for you. I've played it before. I'll bring it up again. Let me just find that shit real quick. So yeah, it's ridiculous nonsense. It's all bullshit. They've got my number. They can call me. So let me just listen here. So you guys can talk while I'm doing this because I got to listen for a second.
Okay. I have a tendency to mute my microphone
okay.
when I'm doing things like vaping so that I don't drown people out, because if you don't stop me, I will talk the entire stream. I talk too much.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I don't have much to say except for YouTube is fucking shit.
No comment there. The only reason that I'm coming through as clear as I am is because I'm on gigabit fiber. Otherwise,
Here we go.
I'm calling for Matthew. Just letting you know we have your training scheduled.
Oh,
It's gonna
oops.
be on
Sorry, wrong one. That's for the
oops,
enumeration.
wrong one.
Saved message.
There we go.
Calling to get a hold of a Mr. Matt Jarbo. I'm a journalist with an independent organization. My name is Frank King. I'm looking for anecdotal stories based on a message board we're writing a story about called the Non-Talk SE. So if you get a hold of me anytime soon, the next few days, that'd be perfect. I'd love to hear from you. My name is Kyler. And my number.
Yeah. And after that, here's the thing. After that, he drops his real number, and I'm not going to play that. I'm not gonna dox him, so he can sit there and cry victim. But he's got my number, and he's called, and you guys heard him right there. Oh, we're doing this story. I'm a journalist. Blah 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 blah. Right? No, they're talking about this was over a month ago. This is over a fucking month ago, and they're still talking about it today. Like,
That's just sad if you can't. If you're going to do something like that, write a script and keep it in front of you so that you don't screw it up.
I know that was pretty funny. What?
Is that the same Kyla as the one that's with Andy Wolski
No.
at the moment?
Yeah, that is.
Oh,
No, it's not that.
Okay.
There was in our Discord, there was a guy named Kyler 2 years ago
Yeah.
who was a real weird dude. Not the same Kyler. It was a total different Kyler.
that was Kylor. K-Y-L.
Kylor, yeah. And he got weird. He ended up going into like
fuck,
Mr.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, sorry, but the guy who called, that was Kyler Bone Zone from D Live. That was Andy Worski's little cuckold bitch. That's who that was on the phone.
Yeah.
So Andy won't call me himself, but he'll get his little Muppet to do it. You know, and like there was a video clip a little while back of like, because I called him out and they're like, I'm like, come on, Andy, bring me on your show. What's wrong? What are you afraid of? And Kyler's all like, you don't know. If we say jump, you say how high. We're the ones that are in control, not you. We snap our fingers and you do what we say. Like he seriously pulled that shit off. It was the funniest fucking thing. It was like the stupidest shit. It was so fucking pathetic, guys. Who's afraid of that guy? You know? Like, I mean, he's not Edward Norton from fucking American History X. He looks like powder, but with like more cancer.
I think morning after noon headshot has a good one right there.
Oh, his milk-fed pimps.
That's taken back.
Oh, she said another one there? All right, let's see.
His milk-fed gimp AIDS Moby.
There we go. Coffee says, go easy on him, Matt. AIDS Moby doesn't have long left. Bronxer says Jarbo's pretty good at IBS when he gets fired up, dude. I think Curtis has heard me get pretty fired up before.
Yes.
So there's that. He's not. Let's see here. He's sure it's not the agent from the Matrix.
I'll be honest.
It's just...
I used to watch. Okay.
No, go ahead.
Sorry. I was gonna say I used to watch the kill stream like a lot back in I think early 2018, like late 2017, early 2018. Yeah, it's fucking shit now. Actually, I don't know where I was going with that point. Sorry, guys. I fucked up.
That's okay. It's okay. It happens all the time.
I fucked up.
Let's see here. I'm gonna tweet at Andy. Someone can retweet this shit. Let's see. I know I'm blocked and stuff. All right.
Isn't Ralph the same guy who once pretended to have his car vandalized?
I don't know if he pretended. I know that it happened, but I don't know. He says that he had security camera footage, but he never released it and everything. So I don't know if he actually did it or not, but I mean, his car got spray painted pink and
Wait. Security cam footage? Was it outside his house? Because there's no security cams out there.
Well, if you look at the photo on Google Maps, it's an old photo, so you're probably not gonna you may not see them. Like I don't know when they updated it.
True.
I thought it was an apartment complex, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, it's a house.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a one-story house. It's like, well, I think white on the outside and shit. It looks like it's a sort of prison.
There it is.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Casey asks, $2 super chat. Does Ethan make Shannon clean it up on RedTube? Maybe. He probably, I'm pretty sure Gator sits there all night and just works the ops for him. Yes, to Twitter, everyone RT. There we go. Let's see. Andy just needs to have Matt on already. Be a man. That's true. Ralph Laura Lumered himself. How do you think that? I'm kind of curious on that one. What did Ralph say this time to Laura Loomer himself?
No, about the car from when she claimed that her tires had been slashed because she needed new tires.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that one too. I did hear him say that he'd been swatted several times on tonight's show. I did hear him say that. I'm like, a welfare check or a wellness check is not swatting. It's not swatting. If the cops knock on your door and go, "Hey, you okay in there?"
I
I'm fine.
think he means Faith spanking him with a fly swatter.
Well, I mean, whatever gets you off. But no, he like that's the thing is like when a couple weeks ago, when the cops did show up, he was like, "Oh, I was swatted on air," and it's like you can go to the records, you can see the logs, and the public logs, say
they even took a photo with him.
Yeah, take a photo. Yeah, it's not swatting. If it's a swatting, I'm sorry. You're gonna see guns out. There's gonna be dudes in SWAT. They would come in and clear the entire house. If that was a problem, if that was a reality of it, they would come in and clear the entire house. We would have seen them on camera, or we would have heard them.
Frankly, I find it hard to believe that he hasn't already approached local law enforcement saying this might be an issue.
I have a feeling that he has. Because I think at this point a lot of people have. So, it's one of those things where, I mean, like my local law enforcement here knows all about it. My name's on file. All my information's on file. So the likelihood of it happening again is probably pretty low. But that doesn't mean that somebody couldn't at some point in time try something,
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm not encouraging it
By the way, just so I
at
know,
all, but
Dude. It's the truth is that
just so I
swatting
know
is really
as well,
low level trolling.
say that again. Virgil, what were you saying?
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry. Okay, so for swatting, obviously he would need to go to the police, but does he need it with the welfare checks or the wellness checks? Does he still have to go to police? Do they still have to go to his house, even if he tells the police, "Hey, someone's going to call me"? Like call you guys to say, "I need a wellness check."
Well, yeah, because I mean, someone could call and say, "I need
Like,
a wellness check."
if
At this
he's the wrong, like,
Yeah. Like anyone could call and say it, like, and the cops are at that point kind of inclined. I don't know if they would, like in my neck of the woods, because like the sheriffs like out here are kind of lazy. I mean, when my car was stolen and it was flipped and crashed into the creek, they honestly thought that it was a DUI, like it was a drunk driving incident where like we were drunk and flipped the car and then abandoned it in order to not get arrested. And then they said they came
What
to
is
our
your
house.
last name, Kennedy?
No, but they said they came to our house. They never came to our house. We would have known because we had a 3-week-old child at the time. So, like we were up until like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. So we would have heard the door knock. They never came to our door. And so like, no, they're lazy as fuck out here. Like they're lazy as fuck in this in this neck of the woods. So.
by
let's
the way,
see here.
Fago Tree wants the stream.
I see. I know. I just dropped the link one more time. So that's fine. Let's see here.
Okay, cool.
Waiting to see if.
And I'll probably drop off anyway.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on in. It's kind of a.
All right, thanks for having me again.
All right, man. Yeah. Well, I do this pretty often, so come on in anytime.
Also, I'm going to say this one last thing. I still can't comment.
I don't know why. I cleared everything. The
YouTube channel.
I cleared everything. I went in. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I went in.
I believe you.
No, I deleted everything, and YouTube is like fucking being stupid as usual.
YouTube.
Yeah, no shit. That's why we need like an outside chat system, then put that on screen.
I know.
So all right. Well, hey, thanks a lot for coming on in, dude.
Anyway, thank you for that.
Sure.
By the way, Matt, I meant to tell you on the movie channel you were talking about wanting to see the sci-fi version of Dune.
Yeah.
I have that on my YouTube, on my movie YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
I have it uploaded. They just amazingly, it hasn't been copyright stricken, which shocks me.
Give it time.
Oh no, it's been up for like a year or more, actually, like 2 or 3 years, I think.
Okay, that's the mini series, right?
Yeah, that's the mini series. Like if I put that one up, it's fine. It may get flagged so that other people so that the copyright holders getting revenue off of it.
Yeah.
But my channel's not monetized anyway. But
well,
like
I don't think that matters. I don't think that matters if they put the ads on themselves.
Exactly. They can do whatever they want. But like if I try to upload Children of Dune, dude, Lionsgate has that hammered in like 12 seconds. Like it doesn't finish processing before it blocks.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's just, they're it's why it's not even worth it to do like trailer reactions very often here anymore. It's just everything is copyright. I've had Warner Brothers take a video down because I use an image of Batman. And I was talking about Batman. And it was an image from an article.
I believe it.
And I was like, you motherfuckers. So it's stupid. I mean, as much as I love YouTube, I love the platform. It's kind of like at this point, I'm just, I'll talk movies, but I'm just not going to show assets. Like, fuck it. It's not really working.
That's all you can do.
Let's see here. So, Xander, I sent you a DM with the link if you want to come on in. That way you can just scroll up and get it. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, today's been fucking nuts, man, with everything going on. With like this TikTok thing. This TikTok thing is wild to me because I don't get what the end game is going to be.
I think part of it is that there were concerns over TikTok's the hidden stuff in TikTok's programming that allowed them to monitor your phone, copy your phone's data, even when they had even if you uninstalled it, they still track stuff on your phone. So
Okay. Well, that's the thing is like I don't have TikTok installed. I don't intend on installing it either. Hey, what's up, Dispatch? How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. I was gonna grab an energy drink before this potentially to get this, but I already saw you were an hour in, and I didn't want to miss much more.
That's fine. I think I might be on maybe like another 40 minutes or something like that.
I can
like midnight or whatever
in that time.
Yeah. You got enough. Time there. Yeah.
But you guys were talking about the TikTok thing though, and I was kind of interested in that. Kind of.
Well, just like I understand the Chinese government aspect of it. Like I do get that. Like in WeChat is definitely what they use over there for everything. And I wouldn't be surprised if something like that were to come here, like where it just is one integrated program for everything. But I think Facebook is just going to end up taking that over. And so
Yeah,
I have a feeling a lot of what's happening with TikTok is more about Facebook and their lobbying versus any other kind of privacy concerns.
Well, so yeah, it's really hard to argue the privacy concern aspect when you don't really have a way to, at a government level, thank God also, by the way, you don't really have a governmental way of controlling everyone's internet. Again, thank God. Now they might be able to monitor it, but we don't have like a national firewall like China does to where they can outright block an entire, service from the internet.
I
China
remember
basically has an intranet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Very
absolutely do.
limited
Absolutely, they do.
Like, do you guys remember when I think it was Pakistan wanted to block YouTube, and it ended up blocking YouTube, like taking it down worldwide somehow?
Yeah,
was this worldwide shortage?
I think what they did was they interfered with the DNS resolution or something like that. And technically what they did is actually a violation of the tier 1 hosting contracts for an internet service provider.
That doesn't stop Australia or New Zealand.
Well, okay.
they were super violating that during the shooting.
A country can do it for their own traffic, but they can't interfere with other countries' traffic. And I think that's where the problem was. That's one of those things I pay attention to because I work for an ISP. So,
yeah.
Let's see here. That was 2008. And
I was thinking of a different event also then.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of one of the ones more recent.
Okay, so what YouTube actually, or what Pakistan did, was they actually spoofed YouTube's IP addresses. So effectively, they said they owned the IP addresses, and that is definitely a violation of those agreements. It's been done before, so.
Okay. Well, I mean, I just remember that happening. So
yeah.
The whole TikTok ban, though, as far as I understand it to be, the executive order, what it covered was basically removal from app stores, which is as much as the power they have, basically, which is they can tell a company that the company must do something or else they'll be revoking their business license or removing something from them, or potentially $1,000 fine and 6 months in jail.
Okay.
Which is really interesting because I thought violating an executive order would be like a bigger crime than that, but it's $1,000 in 6 months, apparently.
A lot of people misunderstand the U.S. system. The purpose behind an executive order is to allow the executive branch to execute the laws passed by our legislature. Okay, executive orders are a common thing. They happen all the time. Every president uses them. The difference is whether or not those executive orders exceed the length of simply executing the law as written, which is what happens with some presidents. In this case, I think the argument they're going to use as far as TikTok is concerned, trying to get it out of, for instance, the Apple App Store, is because of the security concerns regarding the app itself, which apparently Apple was even unaware of it could do this. There was
I'm calling bullshit. I know their freaking review policies of all their apps. They definitely know what's going on when they review an app, and they'll sniff out when you're freaking not even using Apple Pay inside of an app.
They will, but in this particular case, apparently the app changed what it was doing in the background.
They do that all the time. They do A/B testing that way.
If
but
you
there's no way
scanned
that
the
they
app, like
pass code that way.
Like literally, they wrote it so that if you started forensically analyzing the code, it would change what it was doing. So
I don't want to call it complete bullshit, but I'd like something on that, because I've seen some teardowns, but I haven't seen the Apple side. I've seen the APK teardowns of TikTok for Android, because well, you can reverse those really easily. And I didn't see anything like above and beyond other than typical analytics. But I mean, typical analytics is also very intrusive. But I think the bigger thing to talk about is the fact that well, are we okay with the U.S. companies also having the amount of data that they do on us? Because I mean, if the whole thing is that we don't like China doing it, I'm not so much sure that I like anyone tracking as much as they do.
Well, I mean, if Microsoft bought TikTok, then wouldn't they just then also have access to that same code?
The same code they already have and things.
I mean, yeah, Facebook already tracks all of our
executive order is that the data has to be deleted, I think, within 2 weeks, and they have weekly check-ins. I did read through both of the executive orders. I kind of followed through with them. I was talking to one of my other friends about this. They wanted to basically go in weekly to audit and make sure that all the relevant data had been deleted. And they were going to do that by performing interviews with the IT staff, basically.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have no freaking idea what's going to happen as a result of this. Look, okay, outside of
I found the justification is for the risk factor to national security. The Department of Homeland Security has already banned the use of TikTok on federal government phones, and they basically just say that it's a security issue. But is China really the only concern? Is that the only country? And if you start doing this with just one country, it starts making you really think a little bit deeper.
well, okay, so here's my question, and then we'll move on from the topic. Well, because really, I mean, I get the technical implications of either side of this. Are the arguments interesting? But I think I also want to look at this from a social aspect, because the banning of TikTok, I mean, from new downloads, it's not banning the service. So people are going to the users are still going to be able to use it. But I saw someone mention today, Trump just pissed off a whole bunch, a whole generation of people that use the internet constantly and have nothing else better to do right before an election. And I don't know if TikTok is going to be able to, pissed off users are going to be able to do anything. But I mean, they fucked with him on that Ohio rally.
Was it Ohio or Phoenix?
It wasn't Phoenix. I think it was Ohio. I think it was the Cleveland one. I could be wrong, but they fucked with them on that. And we're going into this last stretch. And what if, if them and K-pop stands do some more shit, it could be fascinating to see where things go. So, and that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, on the social side of things. What is the response from the TikTok community going to be? Because TikTok has kind of come in and it's kind of BTFO'd Snapchat. It's more popular than a lot of other social media. I think it's on the verge of, in some aspects, of rivaling Instagram. And it won't take on Facebook. It's not meant to. But it's YouTube is responding by doing these, what are they called? Shorts? YouTube Shorts that are going to be launching in India, I think by the end of this month, and then they're going to be coming to the States by the end of the year. And these are going to be the exact same thing as fucking TikTok, but for YouTube, because YouTube wants to compete in that market because they see the actual fucking value of that system. And I don't get it, because it was a fucking lip syncing app.
Oh, that was just the AI portion.
Yeah.
That worked really well, though. I was surprised to see how they converted it and how they actually implemented some of that stuff. But yeah, I see it as angering people, but I've been seeing that they've been in talks with Oracle for a good couple of weeks. So my prediction is that Oracle is just going to buy them before November 12th, and most likely there will not be an interruption of service. And there's already been one extension granted to the service to be extended outward.
Yeah.
I'm confused as to how this whole App Store ban thing is going to kick in on Sunday, but I think
Sunday.
yeah, that's probably going to be the most dramatic day where either it happens or somehow it just doesn't.
I don't know. I have no idea how it's gonna happen. Like I don't know. Like people are gonna wake up Sunday morning and go like, oh, I really want to download TikTok again. Yeah,
well,
I don't know.
it doesn't remove it. It just
and then people are now like going, oh, we can get VPNs to go and download it. Like, but it's just I don't know. I saw this popping up last night on Twitter where like VPNs was trending, and they're talking about it from the perspective of like all these, like NordVPN and all these other VPNs are going to make a lot of money off of their premium service by allowing access to go and download fucking TikTok. And it's,
yeah, I mean, like all you gotta do is convince your phone that you're in a different area, and if it's just a regional lock thing, I'm sure that's what they're gonna do is just region lock the APK,
most likely
with the app. But like, I mean, there's always ways around this shit. But it's just one of those things where I don't like the idea that it's this specific to one country for this reason. And like I understand the privacy concerns, but I think that like if you have those privacy concerns, it should extend to more than just China. Like China, sure, yeah, they do a lot of shit, but like maybe you should be thinking about like user security and privacy and start thinking.
That would be thinking too far ahead. That's the problem. That would be that's thinking in portals, and that doesn't work in today's society. Okay, so we've got that one guy. I forget his name. What's his Ego, whatever it was. He is currently in End Fago. That's what it is. Okay. He's in the back. Let's add him in. What's up, man? What do you want to talk about? Hello?
Unmute your microphone, man.
No, he's not muted. So.
Also, if we start banning TikTok and WeChat, does this mean we also have to ban DLive and Trovo and other Chinese platforms?
Well,
I mean, suddenly, if that's the case, I'm suddenly all for this.
you could reach out to someone named Ian Miles Chong on Twitter, who apparently has the ear of not only Donald Trump Jr. but Donald Trump himself, because he's been retweeted by the president, and ask him that very same question. Now, he's from Malaysia, and Malaysians don't like the Chinese, as far as I understand. So, for a person who's so pro-American on their interests, perhaps Ian could advocate on behalf of protecting America by getting rid of DLive.
I think that sounds great. It protects so many people and helps American companies thrive.
So what you're talking about is
we need more of these.
Is we need more Ian Miles Chongs out there.
I understand the Facebook angle.
Okay, there we go.
What you're saying is you want to protect the monopolies. You want to protect the big tech monopolies that he already doesn't like, mind you.
I mean, if you think I'm a tech monopoly, you're a little off. But
I mean, Trump does not like the big tech monopolies already. He's got issues with Facebook. He's got issues with Twitter. And he's got issues with YouTube. So, yeah, I'm not sure he's going to do anything to give them more power.
Let's see here. Bronx asks, what happened to your friend from film school? Had a YouTube spilling dirt on you from back then? Last I saw, he was streaming, what was it? Like fucking World of Boats, whatever the fuck that one was.
World of Warships?
Yeah, to like 2 fucking people. On Twitch, and one of them was me, really holding back the urge to just cuss him out again, because he's a fucking piece of shit. So fuck that guy. So let's see here. Yeah, I mean, you're in, dude. You want to talk? You wanted to come on and ask questions and shit. Like unmute yourself, figure out the settings. It's pretty easy to do. And then let's do this, because if you're gonna. He made a big deal of it, so let's do it.
Who is this guy?
This is the he just disconnected. He might come back in. He'll I think he's still in the back room. I think he's trying to figure shit out, which is fine.
Oh, okay.
It was it was that the guy that's trying to ask me about that 13-year-old girl and those when I talked about the accusations from the church shit.
Oh,
20
God damn, you back and forth boulders. I
know, man. It's like that shit has just been there forever. All right, here he is. Okay. All right.
Can you hear me now, Matt?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, awesome. All right, sorry about that. I'm a bit of a boomer.
No, it's okay. I like StreamYard. It's a pretty easy tech to use.
Right. I got it figured out. I I mean, if you can't hear me very well, it's because I'm using the internal microphone on.
No, you
on my
sound just
laptop.
fine. You sound just
Okay.
fine, man.
All right. Well, I was trying to use my headset or whatever, but it didn't work. So
Sure.
Okay. So, anyways, why would the girls' brothers claim that you attacked them and this 13-year-old girl?
No, she had said that I had done that, not that they had said I'd done that.
But
So
in the video, didn't you say that they also claimed that they saw that?
I'd have to go back and listen to it again. It's possible I said that, but it's also my recollection of that is, for one, it never happened. So anything she said never happened. The only thing that happened was the prank phone call in the middle of the night that I was in the room for, but I'm not the person who made the call. That was a friend of mine named Manny who called her dad because her dad was a grade A prick and just like cussed him out on the phone. I think he said like, fuck you, and like hung up the phone. Is all it really was.
In the video, you actually claimed that you guys had called twice, and one of the times it was you, and the other time it was your friend.
Well, that would have been if anything, that would have been calling her the first time and then him calling back the second time and cussing him out. So I think we called to talk to her because her and I would talk. You have to understand, like we were friends for like a couple years before all this shit went down, right? So like I was going to this church for 2 years, from when I was 13 to when I was 15. And I ended up becoming friends with her probably after like the first year. So did my friend Brian, who is the one who introduced me to the church. And we ended up talking to her all the time, whether it was through mostly phone, because this was 1997. So I don't, was Yahoo a thing? I don't remember if Yahoo was a thing or not.
Did you just say 1997?
It's 1997, yeah.
Dude, that's when I was fucking born.
Yeah, that's how long ago this was. And people are trying, again, make it out to be something.
Babies.
So we talked on the phone quite a bit, and we were friends, and we hung out at church on Sundays, and we'd always chill out. And occasionally Brian and I would travel all the way to like her house in Portland to hang out, like to go stop by during the summer. And I think at one point she went over to Brian's house to hang out with the three of us. And that was like about the only times outside of church we ever hung out. So it was this like friendship that was what threw me off, was when it was that whole approaching of like, hey,
Whoa.
what?
There's an earthquake.
Oh shit.
My God.
So, but I guess I'm wondering, why would this girl who you were
Holy
supposedly
shit.
friends with, and you had no problems with, and you hung out with,
Let's check that
somewhat
earthquake.
regularly, why would she just all of a sudden claim that you held a knife to her throat and were forcing yourself on her?
So she had told me that story a while beforehand. And we were hanging out. So where this church was, it was a Calvary chapel, and it was in like a daycare center. It was used as a church on Sundays and on Wednesdays. Otherwise it was a daycare center. And on the other side of the parking lot, there was a strip mall, and behind the strip mall, a lot of us would go hang out, and we would we'd chill after church when the parents were talking, and those of us who went back there to smoke would smoke. And so she was back there hanging out with us, and she would tell us these stories about this guy that she knew from her other church that had done that to her. And we were like, holy shit, like that's fucking terrible, because you don't really, when you're friends with someone, you believe them. And so when she used that same excuse on me, that really fucked me up, because I'm like, whoa. I never fucking did that shit. Like I never kissed her. I never touched her, nothing. And so I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna. But why would she claim that if it never happened? I guess I just don't understand her. Like,
why?
Are you saying that you're just so irresistible to this 13-year-old girl that she just sweated you so bad that since you did not want to impregnate her, she lied on you and told everyone that you sexually assaulted her? Is that what you're saying?
Well, let me kind of put it to you like this. This is my take on it, because I never really got the full answer out of her. I haven't talked to her in over 22 years. So what I believe,
I thought you claimed that she had you spoke to her whenever everyone was like looking into the story or whatever.
That was when, no, I didn't know. I said that all I said was her name, which is Sonia, in the church Calvary Chapel. And the Spurgs and Ralph's Discord tried to then locate her based upon that information. And they doxed 2 women by just doing very rudimentary Facebook searches in order to try to find that location out or find that information. We're talking about something literally a decade before the creation of fucking Facebook. So like them trying to do that, that's what pissed me off was like they fucking went after these two women, and I don't know if they harassed them, but they definitely doxed them. And that is true. And that's what, and so, no, I never talked to her. I never spoke with her again once I left there. And that's that. Like, I just never did. Cause I just was like, fuck this shit. I'm out of here. Like, I never went back to church. Like, like I even saw my aunt yesterday, who is a pastor's wife. And I went to Baptist church with her when I was a kid, and she was asking me like, "Oh, why did you stop going to church?" As we're standing over my grandfather, who's dying, talking about the afterlife, and the subject came up. So it's like, it's fresh in my mind from that because I told her the story yesterday. Why would this girl lie? Let's analyze that for a second here. So when she asked me to get her pregnant, my response was not, I would say, the kindest. Okay, and it's because it was like a very just out of the blue question. It wasn't like, no, I don't think so. It was kind of more like you don't want a kid. Like you want a baby. You don't want a toddler. You don't want an infant. You don't want a 2-year-old. You don't want a little kid. You don't want a teenager. You don't want an adult, right? Like you don't want any of this. Like, what are you doing? And so, and I'm pretty sure Curtis can even agree to this. People can attest to this as well. If you ever like pissed off someone by embarrassing them, and as a person who has been known, and I'm assuming at this point, because I have no other basis to go off of, based upon the lie she told us about being assaulted before, that when put in those kind of situations that she may not, or that she may be more inclined to make up falsities about someone because she's embarrassed, because she put herself out there in that particular fashion and was shut down in a less than nice way.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I don't think it seems very plausible, but I certainly understand what you're saying. I guess another question I have is, given your track record, not having the best track record of telling the truth, why should people believe you about that specific allegation?
You're coming in here and you're saying I'm not going to believe you, then why even ask the question?
I'm not. I mean, I do not believe Matt, but I think it's a fair question.
I would implore you at that point to literally go and find any.
To say as a response to that, if you're just going to say I don't believe what you say.
No. I'm saying give it. I mean, are you claiming that Matt does not have a suspect history of telling the truth? I mean, he was literally exposed.
No, I'm just saying that this is something I hear occasionally, which is it always kind of bothers me, which is like, why should I believe you? Which is if you don't believe him, and you don't want to hear like his side of things. I mean,
I'm here talking to him. I'm here talking to him.
But you just said that you don't believe him. So why?
I mean, I don't.
So okay, so you are trying to sit there and say that that you're going to take me not being truthful and about flagging 13 videos. That's all I did. Not saying it's right, but let's be fair about
a lot, Matt. Like
13. Comparatively speaking, whatever, dude.
Compared to what?
Compared to fucking sexually assaulting a child, right? Like the two are not even on the same fucking.
Oh, no, I'm not comparing the two of those.
No, you are, because when you sit there and go, you have a suspicious track record about telling the truth. Why would I believe you over this? Because you're sitting there and you're trying to equate me lying about being harassed and responding poorly to me assaulting a 13-year-old at knife point and lying about, like, no, dude, because I never fucking did it.
Matt, you were not being harassed. People were calling you out and talking shit about you. And
no, dude,
you were passive aggressive for months.
I was passive aggressive, but only after a certain point. You don't
lied about it for months.
I didn't lie about it for months, dude, because the shit. No, I did not.
I need to step in here and say something. When Matt says that he was being harassed over this, no, it's not. Matt's Discord was constantly being raided. Matt's live streams were constantly being raided by people who were harassing him to try to get him on the kill stream solely for the purpose of generating views and clicks for the kill stream. They tried the same thing with several other large YouTubers who shut them down.
Are you talking about the night of the Boulder stream?
No, we're talking about months and months beforehand.
The 6 months, the 12 months leading up to that.
Well, it would not have been 12 months because Ralph would have been in jail at that point, I believe.
No, it wasn't. It started off with the Kumite.
Right.
Every morning I would wake.
And you lied about that as well. You lied about You
What?
said that you thought it was funny that they were offering you $1,500 to go on there, and you wouldn't take it because you thought it was funny. But then later on in the Boulder stream, you admitted that was a lie and that you were incredibly bothered by what they, them calling you out, but you would not go on and just talk to them about whatever it was that they had.
Dude, they would start off every show by playing my crying over silver play button. And then I'd wake up every morning. Hold on. I'd wake up every morning to check my Twitter to get nothing but lambasted by this shit for fucking months. So yes, it annoyed me because Tonka was a friend that turned on me, that legitimately turned on me because I told him to calm the fuck down over being mad at Jeff Holiday when I didn't know anything about Kraut's server.
Okay, but what you're saying is actually not the reason you've refused to go on there. It was about some sort of debate where you were ducking some debating. I forget who it was, but you were debating someone about something dumb about Pizzagate or some dumb shit like that.
Yeah, because why the fuck would I care about that shit? None of it was relevant. It was all just a ploy. Don't you get that? Like, do you listen to yourself here? They were trying to go through. Okay, what it was is I had gone on a stream with V. And Aiden Paladin was there, and she was trying to act like Pizzagate was a real thing. I blew her the fuck out on Pizzagate. She got mad about that, went on to the fucking Kumite, complained about it. Her hard bastard was her boyfriend for some period of time. He was still white knighting for her. He wanted to come and debate me over fucking Pizzagate. I'm like, why would I fucking debate you? I don't even fucking know you. I don't care about any of this shit. This was months and months and months ago. So then Tonka,
because you were debating it with her.
I debated it with her in January of 2018. This was like 4 or 5 months later. I didn't give a fuck. Yes.
I don't think that's
Go back and look at the fucking timeline. This was months later. This had nothing to do with anything. Nothing to do with fucking internet blood sports outside of just trying to get me on a stream in order to fucking fight me by trying to put up $1,500, all that shit. It was all a show, dude. The whole thing, everything Tonka did was a fucking show. That was it. He lied constantly. Do you want to sit there and look at Tonka's track record for lying about Knoxville and then sitting there and trying to think that anything that he has done has ever been on the fucking level? It's not. They accuse me.
I don't have to defend Tonka to
No, but you're trying to bring up Aiden Paladin and $1,500, which was Tonka doing it. So if you're going to bring up that as a point of attack, let me at least counter you with actual fucking facts.
But I'm not defending Tonka.
No, but you're trying to attack me by using it as a proxy, and it's not going to fucking work.
No. I'm giving an example of.
No, it's not, and I'm countering that example with some fucking facts because that's what happened.
No, you admitted to lying on the Boulder stream. You admitted that you were incredibly bothered by them.
Because it was nonstop. It was nonstop, dude. It was nonstop every fucking day. Of course, I was going to get bothered by it.
That's fine.
So you're sitting,
but you had lied about it earlier in the stream. I guess is my point.
What you're talking about, the specific thing that I'm assuming you're referring to is when Jim asked me, "Did you flag down Godwinson and did you flag down Dame Pesos?"
Oh, I mean, you lied about it, a bunch of stuff.
But that specific question, I said no, I did not, because that is absolutely true.
I know you're trying to split hairs and say flag down or flagged.
No. I never touched. No, hold on. On those videos specifically. Okay.
No one believes you about that, Matt. You were
my fucking report history backed it up, dipshit.
My fucking flagging down Godwinson.
I never flagged down Godwinson. I never did.
There was a video that said information not available.
I had nothing to do with that. Okay, Curtis, do you remember when we had that group coming into the Discord, the Anime Mafia? Do you remember that shit? Do you remember those guys coming in, Curtis? I don't know if you were in any of those streams. I don't know if his mic's turned off or whatever right now. But the thing is like, no, I never touched Godwinson, and I never touched fucking Dame Pesos' first video about me.
You did flag them. You did
flag them. I didn't. No, I didn't. And no, yes, I flagged later videos of Dame Pesos. Later videos I did do. But those original 2 videos, I did not. And that is the thing. That is where you are being a fucking dishonest actor. Go back and look at that Boulder stream. Look at, because you are trying to equate, things that did not happen by my hand and put the blame on me. Go and look at that fucking stream and look at those fucking videos. You can see the number that's there. It's 13.
Flagged down like 4 of Dame Pesos' videos.
I flagged, yes, a few of the yes.
Oh, well, I didn't flag down this specific one.
Because I was accused by Jim in that stream of flagging down that specific video, which I never did.
You're lying now. You're lying.
I'm not lying. I know I'm not lying. I'm not lying at all, period.
Let's the stream them. because he
Go
did
and
not
fucking
ask-
find it. I don't have to prove anything
Okay,
to you. I know
sure.
what I
I will
did and
find
didn't
the
do.
exact
You are
timestamp
coming in here
and
trying to
put it on
accuse me
Twitter.
of something, and you were
You're
using
lying.
bad information.
You're
I'm not
lying.
lying. I'm not lying.
lying.
And you know, why would okay, dude? It's been 2 years. I've been open and honest about all this shit.
No, you
People
haven't.
come on. Yes,
You-
I do.
you've continued to
Absolutely.
You have continued to downplay
Oh,
and to minimize your own
right,
guilt.
right. Okay, so I lost my whole career. I lost 80% of my fucking revenue,
Sure, sure.
and I do this shit for fucking free. But I'm fucking downplaying it. Fuck you. No, I've been out there. I've been open. Anyone ask me any questions, I fucking show their report history. Anyone ask me any questions about it, I talk to them about it.
You
People
literally
come on the
say-
show. People
you
come
literally
on.
said that you only flagged down 13 videos.
Yeah, because I've been
Only
accused
13.
of flagging down thousands or hundreds. All this shit people threw at me, all these things people made up,
By
everything
some
people fucking put
anonymous
together.
person on the internet, just random. I mean, who cares? The point is that you did flag down.
Yes, I did.
Over a dozen people. And
Yeah,
you
sure.
lied about it on a live stream. Jim did not ever ask you, did you flag down this specific video?
Yes, he did. Yes, he
No,
did.
he did not.
Yes,
You
he
are
did.
lying.
Yes,
You
he
are
did.
lying.
Yes, he
No,
did.
you are lying.
Yes, he did. He
Quote-
asked me about
quote Jim
Godwinson.
then.
He
Quote
asked
Jim
me
then.
about Godwinson, and he asked
Did
me
he
about
ask you-
Dame Pesos.
Did he ask you about specific videos of Dame
Yes.
Pesos?
Yes, because there were videos of Dame Pesos and Godwinson that actually went the fuck down. All right, they went down, and I was accused of that shit, and I never fucking did it. All right, the videos that I did,
One of the videos says information not available because it got flagged down.
the one, yes, and the one video that says
Also,
that,
you did
guess
flag
which,
someone
no,
down. So you did
guess,
flag
but
someone down.
you see, you won't let me finish
You're
that.
lying.
No,
You
that
you'll never
specific
lie.
video. That specific video was the cognitive thought video where he re-uploaded
Nope,
my
wrong.
content
Nope,
without
that's-
permission,
DMCAs
and I
are a different
flagged
thing.
that one down, and I was open about that.
DMCAs are a different thing. That's not what. That's not
No,
what
I
they are.
reported that one
No.
first, and then I fucking DMCA'd that shit. That's what that shit fucking was, dude. That's
No.
all it was. Yes, it was.
Prove it. I mean,
I can't fucking prove it, but that's
Oh.
what happened.
so we're supposed to.
See, no, but you are absolutely trying to fucking split hairs on this one.
What do you want him to prove? That he flagged the COG video that he's admitting to both flagging and DMCA taking down?
No. He's claiming that the video he DMCA'd of cognitive thought. I think it was a Kilroy video or whatever. Anyways, he's trying to claim. He's trying to claim that was the video that it said content not available or some shit like that. But where's the proof of? There is no proof of that. That's just Matt claiming.
The only proof I could do at the time is everything. Everything you look at in that report history is in chronological order. All right. And so most of those videos right now have been taken down by the people who uploaded them, and they're not there anymore. So I can't go back and look at those. But beforehand, and I proved this to Tonka even on a show or on a call one night.
Right, because
they were
a great track record of telling the truth. So
no, I was in there with Failure Accomplished and Vamp Candy as well. And we were talking about it one night because they had accused me of flagging down the fucking Kumite. Now, I did report the Kumite one episode, or maybe it was two, but the one that they were referring to that went down was April 3rd or April 4th, 2018. I think it was April 3rd. And they had to stream that went down. And then I got accused of that one. Well, it turns out that it went down because of copyright violation, because Failure was playing copyrighted fucking music, and they struck the whole video down. But Tonka, never one to waste an opportunity to place blame on anyone else but himself, decided he wanted to make it about me. So when the video came back up, yeah, I fucking reported him. I've already been blamed for it. Fuck these guys. And I did it. Stupid? Yes. But that was the motivation behind it. And then the other Kumite video that I reported was the one with Baked Alaska versus Ralph, because I legitimately felt bad for Baked Alaska. And that's because Ralph, no, I'm not kidding you. I was doing fucking dishes. I was doing dishes. I'm not kidding you. I was doing dishes, listening to this shit go on. I felt really bad for Baked Alaska because Ralph came in and fucking tore him a new one. And I felt fucking pity on the guy, and I did it. And that was why I did it. Is it right? Fuck no. But that's what happened. So let me ask you this. If you want to go and place all this fucking shit, what do you think about Ralph and all the videos he's flagged down recently? Right? What do you think about Andy doing the same thing?
I'm not here to defend them. I don't know why.
Because you're sure as fuck trying in the goddamn comment section and the chat. What about? Well, you can't call Andy this, but never mind. We use his own words against him. But no, but you did this thing that you talked about 7 years ago, and clearly that means something different. You've been trying to fucking get an angle on this the entire time, and you've been using dishonest tactics to do it.
There's no proof.
His own fucking statement on the fucking Kumite about him pulling off a condom while he was fucking a drunk chick. That is his own statement. He told it as a funny joke.
Oh,
and
so
then
he was joking about it. So he was joking about it.
No, because he was telling a true story. And then
according to you?
according to him,
According to you.
According to him.
You just said that he was joking about it, Matt.
He wasn't, because he played that up later on, but he was fucking dead serious about it because he came out and tried to fucking cope.
Okay, you yourself said he was joking about it. So why would we just assume
he was telling it? Okay.
Is,
Oh my fucking God.
Have no proof that,
dude,
of what you're claiming,
oh my God. You are a fucking gunt guard, dude. You're fucking gunt guarding like crazy. Holy shit.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, that's fine.
Look, okay, the Ferdman says here, yes, he was making light of rape because that's what he was doing. He was telling a joke, telling a story, a jokey, funny story that in Andy's diminutive mind thought was funny about pulling off his condom while fucking this chick who was drunk. And then when everyone called him out on it, which they did, which led to that Right Wing Watch article coming out.
Because Jared Holt tells the truth a lot.
Jared Holt used Andy's own words in that fucking article.
Stop fucking going to the goddamn this guy told a lie defense argument tactic. It's just you're not gonna get anywhere when half the shit you say as a response is I don't believe that.
I didn't just say that, but okay.
You just said Jared Holt's a liar.
I'm glad that you brought this standard of proof up though, because according to old tweet,
straw man.
According to old tweet, where's the straw man? Point that out.
The fact that you come in for one particular subject, and now somehow this has gotten turned into Matt flagging videos for being against community guidelines.
Hold on, I gotta go get my battery charger. Stay right there.
Also, let the record show that I have 14 flagged videos on YouTube, and all but one of them have been removed.
Oh my God. 13 people have been shot in Rochester, New York.
That's about as many videos that I got removed from YouTube.
Well,
also, California had a 4.6 earthquake where I live.
Yeah.
In the LA San Monte region.
It finally rained in Washington, so all hell broke loose today, apparently. Maddox just tweeted out, raccoons run like idiots, because he's clearly in the thing with the thing. All right.
At least 13 people shot. More than a dozen believed to have been shot. Incident began 12:30 a.m. when they were called to a shooting near Goodman Street and Pennsylvania Avenue. Hundreds were gathering. Circumstances not known. Initial reports: 13 been shot on scene, including 2 people who died at the scene. Major crimes is on the scene of a mass shooting on Pennsylvania Avenue. Not really a whole lot of information.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Okay, so since this is the standard of proof that if you bring up a story, whether it's true or false, in a joking manner, whenever you had tweeted, I believe it was I think in early 2010, so like 2011 to 2013 or something like that. There were several tweets about the age of consent in various different countries, and basically the context of it is that you were saying that this country has age of consent laws. So
now let me ask you a question on that one before we go any further. Was I responding to somebody who had posed a question, or was I making a declarative statement?
Well, there. I mean, it wasn't just one tweet.
Because because I made a crack about, I think, Argentina having a low age of consent. That was more or less like, it was a bad joke, sure, but there was that. Like, it was just a stupid fucking humor. But the other one,
that was a joke though,
because I was making a crack about Argentina being a shithole.
No, that's not what you were joking about.
That's exactly what I was joking about, because that was my intent behind the joke.
What's interesting to me is that he can insist that that's not what you were joking about.
But Andy was joking about the other thing.
Yeah, I know. I remember the exact specifics of the tweet.
Yeah, right. Or like, again, the other one is the age of consent in Russia was 12, but I was responding to a guy by the name of Danny Glover's Dick Blood, who Danny Glover's Dick Blood is actually a notorious troll from the Ain't It Cool News talkback section, and I forget the exact context of that specific tweet, but I remember that's exactly who I was responding to. He has since been removed from Twitter and archived, didn't happen at the time. So, like, again, and there's a bunch of other stuff that I said too, most of which has actually some context to it. And a lot of the edgier things I was saying, at the time, I was heavily invested into 4chan, trying to fucking think of the stupidest, edgiest shit I could think of, hence Polly the fucking polar bear, to get some kind of
that edgy.
And it's bad. I clearly disavow, right? But a lot of the crap on there that I was talking about was in direct relation to what I was reading on Poll at the time, or on B at the time, or on R9K at the time, because I was pretty big.
Yeah, you were edgy before. Your opinions changed. Now you're a libertarian that doesn't have much of a backbone for things, and you just review movies. I mean, so
I guess.
Okay.
Sure. Fuck it. Whatever, man. But I
So you
find
should
this
get the benefit of the doubt whenever you're joking
no,
around.
because
about
I'm
it.
because I'm absolutely
Whenever-
discussing
whenever-
the context of
Go
these
ahead.
situations, right? If they're brought to me, I will do my best to discuss the context for which they appeared and the context of what my intent was.
But wait, right before this, we were going into standards of proof and whatnot, and then he just blatantly had two different standards of proof and interaction between you and this other guy with the Kumite stuff, which I'm not even familiar
Matt,
with, to be honest.
Matt, I got
Well, moving the
context of one of
goalposts.
tweets about Argentina.
It's every single standard when you're trying to hijack a conversation is all that's happening here.
Okay, stop bitching. Stop bitching. I got the context. Matt, someone had said, well, I guess it doesn't really say what they said, but basically what you're getting at is it says tempting ... but I'm still not going to Argentina. Or no, they said the legal age of consent to have sex in Argentina is 12. You said tempting ... but I'm still not going to Argentina. So why would that be tempting?
Because the joke was that Argentina was shit. That's the fucking joke. The
So
joke is the joke is the punchline about Argentina, not the age of consent. The joke is about Argentina. You're reading into the setup, but not the punchline. The punchline, albeit I'm not that funny of a person, but the punchline was that it's Argentina.
Okay, wait.
Not that I have
let's
any
take this to the
indication.
stand. It's shock humor. What's wrong with that?
James Gunn said the same fucking shit back in the same time. All these other people said fucking edgy shit back in 2010 through 2013 on Twitter. All right, it was a completely different scenario. It was a completely different world, and people were saying
different though.
because at the time, I don't know. I'm not too sure how old you are. I'm not too sure how old you are. But back 10 years ago, the internet was a vastly different place in regards to edgy content and edgy comedy.
Yeah, people used to make dead baby jokes, and I used to laugh
Constantly.
at them.
Used
Now we
to.
can't have
They
that.
still
Used
make a
to.
lot of dead
Gilbert
baby
Gottfried. Gilbert Gottfried cracking a joke about the tsunami in Japan that got him banned off of damn near everything. And I still remember that joke, by the way.
Okay, but I guess my point is, why do you apply that standard to you where you get the benefit of the doubt and, oh, well, I didn't really mean it. I was just kidding. I was doing shock humor. But then when Andy does something kind of similar, I mean, I don't see the distinction between the two. It's, oh, well, he actually raped someone.
Well, that's because the difference is that one was said in humor. And Worski's was said when he was drunk on a live stream, not trying to be funny.
Let's hold on here. Hold on. Let me actually answer this question.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Hold on. Let me actually answer this question. My comments were made in jest. They were typed out. There's nothing physical about them.
Of course they were.
Right? They're typed out.
Right? Yeah.
I'm sorry, because what?
Because you get the benefit of the doubt, of course.
No, because again, what Andy is referring to is a physical act of which he partook in, that he did not deny, that he tried to double down on multiple times after the fact, that he tried bringing out the whole.
Joking about it, right?
No, because when all else failed, he was like, guys, it was a joke, but he kept doubling down on that.
But that's like what you're doing though.
Oh my fucking God.
You're claiming it was a joke, which I'm willing to believe, actually, by the way. I'm willing to believe that it was a joke. My point is that
okay, hold on. Okay, let's take a step back. Let me just kind of phrase this in a different way. Maybe we're miscommunicating on the topic here. Do you believe that Andy Worski was telling the truth when he said he pulled off his condom mid-sex with a girl and didn't tell her that he did it?
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know what you're specifically referring to. I don't know if it was a joke or not.
He's openly admitted to that being a real story. They dated after that. That was his excuse. He's never once denied.
You said he claimed it was a joke, and now you're saying
he claimed that he told the story in jest. He told the story to a bunch of other dudes in jest. That's what it was. He wasn't making it up. He wasn't making it up.
He said it was a joke.
He was inferring that his intent behind telling the story of him stealthing a woman, which is sexual assault, is a joke. That it was.
Here's how I think the easiest way to make this more neutral. Andy tried bragging about fucking a girl without a condom and then got called out for it, started taking heat, and his cover excuse was, oh, it was just a joke. I didn't actually do it, or I didn't actually mean it.
According to you, yeah, sure. I mean, that's what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But I mean, that doesn't. prove to me one way
Well, I
or
mean,
the other.
that's probably the most neutral way of phrasing this. You
I-
could
it's
take
like-
it either
I mean,
serious
really.
or
This
a
is
joke,
absolutely
but either
so
way, he-
fucking dishonest,
like,
dude.
his excuse afterwards was saying that it was
You
a
are
joke.
you are so effectively
exactly
trying to look for
dishonest?
something. Hold
What
on.
is dishonest about it?
You are dishonest because
No,
you
no.
have moved the
Explain,
goalpost.
explain what's dishonest about it.
You have moved every goalpost. You have changed the burden of proof. You've changed the intent of comments made.
No,
you've
not
tried.
proved
Yes, you have,
anything.
because you're like, I don't know what Andy said, if he was true or not. Telling truth to that one or not. He was. He
Okay,
absolutely
prove it.
was.
Prove
And
it.
that's why
Wait.
Can you prove it?
Wait. Why doesn't this
prove
guy
it?
know his own fucking shit? Why is he asking you if it's not? And then when you ask him the same question back, how does he not
Well,
know
can you
whether
prove it?
it's
Can you
or not?
prove that this
Does he not
happened?
know his own side of the stories here?
Can you prove that this happened?
yes, I can,
Okay, go ahead and prove it.
because he fucking, oh my God.
Okay, go ahead and do it.
Do I still have the article up here?
No. This is so autistic.
I don't care what Jared Holt says.
Wait,
Show me the
where,
video.
No,
where
I'm
are you
tr-
going with this?
Show me the video.
No, fuck off. Jesus Christ. Where are you going with this? What is your point after
Hey,
this?
Spurg, calm down.
What?
Calm down, Spurg.
What is your point from this? Because you were going down such a very specific line into nowhere right now, other than just saying that.
No. I'm
No,
asking
there's a
for
very
actual
specific
proof.
reason he's doing what he's doing.
I'm asking for actual proof.
There's a very specific reason for this,
Okay, but
which
wait,
is
he
that
has the proof
he's
because
attempting
you
to
know
read my
he's
mind.
attempting to steer the conversation into a place he wants to go,
Yeah,
so
it's
that he can
deflection.
try to he's deflecting the conversation,
All
trying
right,
to put
so-
Matt
All right,
on
hold
the
on.
defensive.
This is
right.
the story.
Okay.
Let me just
go
make
ahead
sure
and-
it's all turned up.
The condom was too tight, like it was hurting my dick, and she was drunk. So during the sex, I pulled my dick out. And
Maybe
I
you're
pulled
just in the
condom
wrong
I'm really
off.
hole.
serious right now.
No, I pulled the condom off. No, it was like I didn't get the proper fucking Trojan ones that I usually get. It was some random gas station ones that were so tight. I'm like, this is like Asian fit.
fucking bullshit ones.
Yeah, it was like Asian fit or something. So
Buying condoms
I
from
roll it off.
Chinatown.
Yeah, and then I fuck her without the condom on. But I was hammered. Like I pulled it off, and then she was mad at me after. She's like, "What the fuck? You pulled off the condom and fuck." Yeah, sorry. But I pulled out and everything. And then I was like, next day, I'm like, "Oh my god, what did I do?" And I went to the fucking walking clinic.
now. Well, what year did you do that in? Because that's rape today. Yeah, stealthing is illegal now.
That was probably 2000.
Say over 7 years. Andy. Over 7 years is the
And
answer.
2009 probably.
Okay, that's solid. Because after
2000
2000, that became rape. That's now rape.
I'm just making sure the statute of limitations has passed, my friend.
Yeah.
We ended up fucking a bunch of times after that.
It doesn't matter to hashtag me too. You could have you could look what happened to Aziz Ansari. Dick in this bitch's mouth.
Fair enough. But I was 20. I was probably 20. So that's 8 years or 19. I was like late teens. What, you've never pulled off a condom halfway through?
No, I've never. I wouldn't know, man. That's like asking me if I've ever been struck by. What's it like being struck by lightning? I'm like, I've never been struck by lightning. I wouldn't know.
like banging a few times after that.
I never lived in a condominium, Andy.
Well, I thought this in my head because I was like scared because she was a hoe, right? But I was like, look, if I have something, like I'm waiting for the fucking letter, right? So I might as well just keep doing it because if I have something, I have it.
So
Okay,
I mean,
I think
that's
that, like,
Andy's.
I haven't
own-
seen that before, but holy shit, does that just completely invalidate this guy's point?
So right, because he sounded very serious when he's laughing about it as he's telling the story, right?
What, you've never pulled off a condom after? They're like, yeah.
Like, oh, dude, Andy, that's rape.
No,
No, it was like a long time ago. That doesn't matter. And we fucked some more times. It doesn't matter. He never denied that he did it. He never said that it was a joke. He was trying to tell us to brag about it to his friends. It was clearly
he was giggling about it as he was saying it, and then
Yeah,
he was.
he
And then he
thought he
said,
was bragging about it. Like he thought it was a funny story that he was worth.
you know his motivations, right?
I'm
Anyway,
sorry. You just must be too autistic.
You are look, dude. There's
Go ahead,
no
let's go
defending of any of this shit.
Andy Worski, which is very
And-
difficult. I understand.
Yeah, like.
I mean, I really don't care one way or
Oh
the other.
my-
To be honest with you, I mean,
All right. He fucked this guy.
doesn't care
I'm
anymore.
kicking him. All right. Look, here's the thing with that, guys. I appreciate him coming on and making the attempt. All right. It was a valiant attempt. He knew how to fucking try to troll, but at no point in time.
Tilting at
Back to the blue
windmills.
camp. We need a better argument there. Plus, why did it have to go back to such shit so old ago? I didn't even know half the shit he brought up.
No, he's trying to say I ran away. I didn't run away. It's at this point we've been talking for a while and nothing was getting done, and you flat out were like presented with evidence that disproved your own point by the words of the person you said to, and then you're still like, well, you don't know his
And then he
intent.
tried deflecting again.
Yeah,
Circular logic, straw manning, and then moving the goalposts. It's like literally every single scam you can play when you're trying to have a debate or an argument.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
But
like, here is a very honest question. Just how liberal is he? Because that's something liberals do when you get into arguments with him.
Well, I just got to put in my like redemption here, Matt. You're still a false flagging faggot that lied about it and then went out and got boulders.
Okay, I can live with that.
All right.
I mean, like, what else you want me to do? Like, yeah, it happened.
Well, flag some more shit, pussy.
Fuck you, Xander. Bitwave will never be what you want. Your parents will hear a disappointment.
I still say that the use of the term flag in that context was incorrect. And I've said that pretty much.
You've said
since
that
day
multiple,
one.
and like there, I saw someone the other day that was like Matt redeemed. I'm like, no, let's not go down that path. I don't care about that at all. Like, I really honestly don't care about that. It's like there's no point for one, you're always gonna get people like this guy that are like that don't want to ever think that I moved on. They're trying to use very poor logic, very poor arguments to try to disprove a negative, or try to prove a negative, really, then by trying to argue something from 2 years ago.
Prove that he said that?
Yeah, like.
Can you prove it?
Yeah, here's his own words. That doesn't mean anything, bro.
Okay, but he lies. I don't know. I could copy his tactic pretty easily, and
I'm sorry, but
I could bring up way better shit against you. I think.
I'm sorry, but the audio was pretty clear on that she was mad afterwards. And in this day and age, if they regret it after the fact, they're allowed to call it rape. That's a truth. It's, it's kind of hard to say that it didn't happen at this point.
Yep. So, it's one of those things, because then he tried again. He was called out for that hardcore by people even in his own sphere. He doubled down on it. Like, we go, no. It was cool, man. Cause like we were like, we dated for like a few weeks after the fact. And then he called her. He actually called her. And I think got her on a stream to claim that he didn't rape her. Right? Like he went so far as to try to get her on Warski Live. I think he did get her on Warski Live in order to prove that he's not someone who commits sexual assault. Right? Like that is how far he was taking it to try to clear his fucking name. That is true. That is what he did in order to, when people were calling him out over his own words, because he realized he was bragging about sexual assault. And then that's the whole point.
He's literally too dumb for his own good sometimes, where like literally he thought that like that was okay and that it would be funny that he talked about having too big of a dick to fit into a condom, so he had to pull it off essentially. Like,
well, I will say this.
The line of logic in Andy's head, like working, like, oh, I can do a humble brag by talking about this and laughing about it, but like totally not even as soon as they said like that's rape, like that's been rape since whatever year.
See, and
like,
he's still like
oh shit.
He's still going at this here too, right? Like he's still trying in the fucking chat. Like he says here, so the chick never committed sexual assault, yet you insist he did, because the law states that as such. The law states self-thing is that she may not. It's like faith in the fucking and like it's like
I just
faith in
the point. He edited CP on live stream.
There's that too. There's that too. Like he fucked up an entire
and not Augie.
And not Augie. You want to make hashtag not Augie.
I'm so like upset about myself for going after Augie on that one being wrong, like legitimately. But
you were trying today to correct that issue. So you were trying to correct that stuff today as well. So all I'm saying is like, it's ridiculous to sit there and go, here is if you want to accuse me of my shit and then you deflect on that one, then it goes to show you that like audio evidence, I guess, doesn't mean a fucking thing. That's all what it boils down to here is like your arguments are all in bad faith. Everything you've done is in bad faith. And we proved it to you, and you didn't have, and your whole argument back was, well, you don't know his intent. Oh, it was to come. His intent was to come. His intent was to come because he was fucking a girl, and the condom was too tight, and he didn't like it on his dick. That's his intent. Was it in his mind rape at the time? No, he probably didn't think that it was what it was, but his intent, because he was erect and he was in the position of coitus, he wanted to fucking come.
Dude, at the speed he's moving these goalposts, I'm gonna get fucking whiplash.
Yeah.
He's not moving them; they're moving because of the earthquake.
There we go. There we go.
True.
All right.
Only 2 aftershocks though.
Virgil, what's up, man? You came back on in.
Yeah, but his microphone's muted. No, I think that he may be overseas or something, and so there's a slight IP delay.
Maybe. I'm probably gonna wrap it up in like a few minutes, so we'll just keep this close because I gotta get to bed some point tonight. Fucking got a long day of tracking down houses tomorrow for the government.
I'm still laughing at that. It's like, Lord only knows I'm very conservative, and Lord only knows I really don't like government people. But it's like, why are you on my property? I'm with the Census Bureau. Okay, it's
what? Yeah, I love people are just like, your ID. I could make your ID in 5 minutes, and I look at the ID and I'm like, yeah, you probably could. But can you give me this Can you fake this government issued phone?
Yeah.
It's like that's how it is. It's like
I mean, the fact is if you don't know the census is coming around, you're living under a tree somewhere, because it's like everybody knows it. I mean, it's.
Oh, I totally forgot to fill out my own census until I got sent to my own house. Like seriously, I got my own address sent to me. I was like, oh. Cool.
This is easy to fill out. Yeah.
I'm all beep, 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 done. And then and then I had my neighbors, but I'm like, I'll get to my neighbors tomorrow. And then the next day they recycle cases on a daily basis. So whatever but what happened was I walk out to go to work, and like there's a dude parked in my side yard, and I'm like, can I help you? And I see his badge, and he's like, I'm like, oh, you're with the census too? He's like, yeah. I'm like, what's up, dude? Like, what you doing? He's like, oh, I'm here for these guys. I'm like, oh yeah, no, they moved out a little bit ago. New family's moving in. Don't know anything about them. But I got to go do my own thing to have a good time. Like I thought that was pretty funny. So it's fun. But
I argue with this guy more. What's your Twitter, dude? Give me your Twitter. Come here.
Xander's like, let's do
Twitter.
this.
I want to get into Twitter fights with you. Sometimes midday's a little slow.
All right. Okay.
I might have a use for all my random ass Warski clips finally.
Oh, good. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to really matter, but if only you could. What you could do is just run a collection and pay. Is it like you pay Andy $5 to play whatever video you want on stream?
Oh shit! Just make a supercut.
Just make a massive supercut. Yeah, give him like $10. Go here, Andy. Let's watch you openly admit to fucking sexual assault.
And
I don't do drugs anymore, you guys.
And fucking up an FBI investigation potentially, and failing to report it, and trying to blame somebody else, and also having them blame you, and also someone else. And man, they all backstab each other so quickly.
Oh yeah, they do. I'm waiting for this next round of backstabbing. I mean, at the rate that Ralph is
Twitter.
losing,
Give me your Twitter.
The end result, Matt, is that's what always happens when you have an environment that thrives on consuming each other for content. Is sooner or later the weak is going to turn on the strong because they need more content. That's just how it goes. That's why the Kumite, that's why the kill stream are destined to fail, because ultimately they either have to get in new content and new people to harangue and to take apart, or they start taking apart each other.
Why not both?
Well, I think it's one of those things where I look at like, what Tonka's doing now with the morning Kumite is very isolated. It's very contained, right? he's in his own little bubble. He doesn't really kind of break out of that bubble, but he's got his audience that likes him, and so his audience is going to stay with him, and that's great. That's fine. Ralph is realizing
Superberries.
Ralph is realizing now that he's losing relevance across the board, and everyone's turning on him, and everyone's mocking him, and everyone's laughing at him because he just keeps doing dumb things. What Ralph needs to do is like literally do what Tonka did and like hunker the fuck down and like close off the walls for like 4 or 5 months, and then let his true audience will still be with him, and he won't grow at all, and he might lose a little bit, but he'll be able to then emerge and actually be able to maybe make a comeback to some extent. But I don't want that. So I completely ignore my advice, and please carry forward with everything you're currently doing, because it's funny.
More pills, more alcohol.
I just am looking forward to this whole situation with this kid, whatever it might be. I feel bad for the kid.
I could honestly bring up so many other better points to make fun of you. Like how the fuck did you get a wife, Matt? Like, you fucking pick up boulders. What happened to your wife's kid, huh? How'd you get that one? Like, there are so many better points that I could make fun of you.
Yeah, but
for,
not
being able to pronounce words, not being able to fucking.
What word can I pronounce? What word don't I? Well, hold on. Let's back up. I'm a very articulate individual, so if you're going to criticize my vocabulary,
you learn that one quick.
I would like to know exactly what, because the other ones are fucking pointless because they're made up. But that one I'm curious about.
Oh, it goes back to when you had to go put your son to bed, and you had said, "I gotta go put my wife's son to bed."
Well, I don't have a son. I have 2 daughters.
That was close enough.
And I said my girlfriend's got her.
That's what it is.
Yeah. So then people were like, "No, he said girlfriend's daughter, man. Matt got cucked by a black guy named Tyrone. It's really Tyrone's baby." Yeah, that's all it was. And so then I laugh at that. So I told my girlfriend that, and like even at my 1-year-old's birthday party a month ago, she just kind of randomly went like, "This party's missing." And I'm like, "What?" She goes, "Tyrone's not here." Because like we fucking joke around about it because we know that it's not true. And the boulders thing was true. I was actually out picking up rocks that day in the afternoon. I don't know. People got really hung up on that shit. But then, hey, here we are 2 years later.
Many of these people have like yards.
Wait, how many people have yards?
Like, you don't need boulders in like the majority of homes and apartments in like suburban and like modern areas. So like
they were mini boulders.
Going out to collect large rocks is foreign because most people don't decorate their fucking outdoors with that because they don't have an outdoors large enough to put a boulder.
And a lot of the people that don't understand about working on landscaping projects don't have houses because they're neats that live in their mom's basement.
Or they just pay someone from south of the border to do it for them.
Because that's not economically viable when you're trying to raise a family.
Well, frankly, most people who actually have yards for this stuff, they think that, grass and nice little bushes is landscaping. That's bleh. But then again, I'm from a state where, I used to live in a state where, quite frankly, grass doesn't grow. So we do other things to our yards. No, Florida. Oh yeah. By the way, I'm Florida man.
Oh God.
Explains a lot, doesn't it?
It really does explain a lot. Matt, you've got some interesting company, including myself in Florida man here.
Yeah. Well, I've never been to Florida, so I disavow. I mean that literally. I disavow the entire state all the time. Fucking Florida's a crazy mess.
I simply state that by and large, the majority of the crazy that you read about and that you hear about in the news are people who moved to Florida from other states.
Right. So Florida just naturally attracts them. It's not so much that it's Florida that's breeding them.
Yeah, Florida just attracts them because of the weather. Huh. It takes a special kind of crazy to live in a place where you can get hit by 4 hurricanes in 6 weeks.
Well, okay, hold on. Morning afternoon headshot. Like, what happened with that was we were getting rocks for a landscaping project, and there was a farm that had these river rocks, right? I called them mini boulders because it's just like these are bigger, bigger rocks. So we went down there and we got about 600 pounds worth. So, and they were free rocks. Rocks are fucking expensive.
That's about 3/4 of a gun.
So that's all it really boiled down to and it was funny because people just like lost their mind over that shit. they just really lost their mind. They couldn't realize like, wait, what's he doing? I don't get
Matt,
it.
how could you have been getting rocks if you were responding on Discord?
Yeah. How could you get I know. And then it's like, well, because what brought me on that stream was the accusation that I flagged down Ralph's video, right? Because they were watching a Polly video. I never did. And that never gets brought up at all, which is really funny. Again, people like tried to associate everything they could with the absolute worst that they could.
So you
And
say
then-
that it's possible that maybe someone else had just reported it, and then maybe it went down?
Possibly, yeah. I don't know. I literally hadn't been on my computer for like 5 hours.
I don't know. I report a lot of shit sometimes that I just see from other people, and I mean, sometimes other people get blamed for it, and frankly, it's kind of funny.
I don't know anything that you're talking about. I've never reported videos in my life.
I have
Hey,
not
it's not my
reported
fault.
anything in 2 years.
YouTube
So,
policy enforcement, not me. If only there was other places.
Heck, just last night I reported a channel that was raiding Ricada's stream because he basically that's all the channel does is apparently they incite raids on people's channels.
Oh shit! If it was BTFO, like, don't blame me.
I don't know. I don't watch Ricada. I jumped into a Ricada chat the other night when he and Ralph were fighting. Oh, dude, that was funny. I love it when I pop up in chats using my verified account, and people are like, "Wait a minute, is that really Matt?" And it's like, "Oh, it's verified. It's really him." Oh shit! And then it's just like either the chat is generally nice to me or they fucking hate me. Ricada's channel, they fucking hate me. You know, they're like, "Fucking get out of here! You gotta quit!" Blah 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 blah. And I'm
They
just
pay super
laughing.
chats. They pay the man super chats to read trash about you. So but frankly, the majority of them are holdovers from the various Killstream shows.
Yeah.
So, I didn't find the guy through the Killstream. I found him through actually talking about or having an interview with an author that I was following at the time. So that's how I found
him. I used to make fun of him all the time, flagging shit and pick up
it's
boulders. Like
I found Matt through the Honey Badgers originally because that was back when he was talking about men's rights.
But it just goes to show, like, the state of things is that, like, I'm over here essentially like having to find an argument against Matt that's like not super.
What happened?
Somebody gave me a link to Andy's Discord.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna be bad.
Let me see here.
Oh man, you know the good DMs.
Let me see if I can do this thing here. All right.
The funny part is Matt, you used to talk about getting flagged as in copyright flags because What's Her Face used to make copyright claims against your videos every time you mentioned her name, right?
Who? Zoe Quinn?
I guess was that who it was? I don't remember.
No.
I just remember it was one of those. It was one of those girls who was absolutely hated you just because you were involved with the whole Gamergate thing, and so I guess it was Zoe. Yeah.
No. Well, what happened?
Okay, wait. I think the more thing is you were just bitching about copyright claims, right? In the copyright reporting system, which is a legal process.
Exactly.
Not the community guidelines, which is a company policy.
Exactly. And so what's happened is Matt was saying flagging as far as copyright was concerned because they were copyright flags. They then started using it to refer to the community guideline things. And somewhere this myth came about that because Matt was a verified user, when he made a community guidelines complaint against this channel, it was automatically taken down. Do you remember that particular complaint?
There was a lot of those complaints. Yeah.
There were. And the fact is that Matt has been accused of taking down hundreds of videos. When, in one point in time, he was actually accused of taking down a live stream when he was on a plane, out of communication.
In-flight Wi-Fi has vastly improved since 1997.
I've gotten very good at it. Apparently,
I wouldn't know. I haven't flown since 1987, so.
Okay, let's see here.
When has he been lying about any of this? Like, literally, he's openly admitting it.
Yeah, he's always
openly admitting. But that's not good enough, guys. That's not good enough. It's got to be
I know.
this.
I've legitimately
The problem
told you
is that-
twice now it wasn't good enough for me, and you didn't do enough.
The
And I
problem
think
is that
there
so
is
many
issues
people
that
have
you could have brought
accused
up.
Matt.
Really did, but to be honest, nobody understands the difference between strikes, flags, copyright guideline, like all those various different like issues with accounts. Is like the nuances are very easily lost in the translation of these events.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the problem is that everybody has a tendency to
There we go.
take the
Just-
shortcut, take the shortest way out.
I've got the Discord app brought up. I just wanted to protect people's identity and shit. So I'm gonna go and
Thank you for not doxing
there
my
we go.
dick.
I'm gonna sit in there and wait till
I
they
hate
bring
for
me
people
in.
to see the boulder's dick.
let's see if I get fucking
But yeah,
booted.
the importance of that statement is that Christ was perfectly man and perfectly God.
Oh my
right?
god, they're fucking talking. I you guys can hear that.
Kill
They're
me
talking
now.
about Christ and God and
Kill me
shit.
now. I want Pago back.
All right. Let me see here. There we go. I just wanted to cover their stuff here, so we'll let that roll.
Should've
No,
known better than
I'm in
that.
his
See how he runs his chat. There's no dissent allowed.
let's see here. Oh, I'm in there. Let's see if he brings me in or not. If anyone's watching, I'm in his thing. We'll fucking have this out, dude. There, he
You
won't
do
come to me. I'll go to him.
name, and then my name, and then Ralph's name, but just, and then maybe my website's name.
Matt, you've got a request at the admin channel.
Let's see. Where? Which one?
In your Discord channel, Safety's asking for the link.
Oh, yeah, they sent it to me on what they send it to me on.
It's on something.
The better
It's on
question is,
something,
can
yeah.
you make more links?
I personally can't. God damn it! I fucking hate how like stupid Chrome keeps lowering my mic volume. God damn it! All right, there we go. Let me just.
You know, you would think I would get tired of wearing this headset after wearing it 8 hours a day for work, but no.
I don't know how you do that. My ears get sweaty, and then like
It's actually why I have a Logitech headset, because I have to do this for work. And so I use the same headset for work that I use for everything else. I don't normally wear it, but since I'm chatting, I'm using it.
oh, and I remember. I already remember what you said you did for work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is
Is
and
that
actually,
is that for residential, like residents and like commercial, or for like
residents, small business. Actually, this last week, I had a somewhat of a crisis event because we had a county board of elections that went down. And somehow I ended up on the point trying to fix this. So
How are you like the site, or did you guys just fucking not nail a fiber or something?
no,
You guys hosting it?
not exactly. Without getting into confidential information, the county board of elections was subscribed to a particular service that is going through some changes right now.
Because I'm going through changes. Sorry.
And part of those changes caused them to be unable to mail out absentee ballots. And so ultimately this landed in my lap, and I'm like absolutely panicking trying to get them back up, because the only thing I can think of is the last thing this company needs is to be in the news because we screwed up absentee ballots during this election.
Oh, this is gloriously terrible timing.
Yes, it was gloriously terrible timing. The bright side is that particular incident has it's resulted in
All right.
some
You wanna
changes.
retweet that, Xander? You wanna retweet what I just put out there?
Oh no, it's Florida. They're gonna share it themselves. They got some weird ass news reporting policies where they just say everything that goes on in their communities without shame.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
So I just took a screenshot of being in the being in Andy's back room.
Now, what? You already got backroom access?
No, I just went in there and it's like, there we go.
Oh, you just locked
yeah,
down?
Yeah. Well, I went in there and I'm just like, I just
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. Andy, come on, let me in. Let me in, Andy.
Warski, come out
and
play.
Let's see here, because that's the thing. I wonder if they're just gonna like leave me back there and like cry and stuff. That'd be pretty funny. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah. So Ferd, if safety wants the link, it's in the general. Ferd put it in there. So there we go on that one.
Hey, chat, did Fago ever give that goddamn Twitter link?
I never saw it. He's still in there running his mouth though. He's out there.
Yeah, and that last one that he just put in there really makes me want to step on him, but your rules don't let me, so I'm not going to.
No, don't let him keep crying. I'm enjoying this. This is my entertainment right now.
Yeah. I'm very proactive about racial comments, gender-based comments, sexual orientation, sexual expression-based comments, and the reason is because, in my opinion, they have no place in a conversation.
Those words are too big for me. Not gonna lie.
I don't like it when people call each other fag, when people call each other tranny. It's got nothing to do with my personal politics on it. It's got to do with it not being, for lack of a better term, it's got to do with it being impolite, I guess is the best way to put it. You know, if we're going to have a conversation, have a conversation. Don't be calling each other names that are intended just to, don't be calling each other names that are intended just to intentionally cause strife and to cause increased problems.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, someone else joined.
You know what, Fat? You know what, Tree? I'm still in the chat, and I'm the one approving your messages. Let that sink in. You're calling me names, and I'm the one who's approving your messages. And I do that because words are words. They don't matter to me.
Look at this. Let me put it this way for you. Not Fago. You. He makes himself look like a dumbass with every single comment. Just keep letting him do this and letting me enjoy looking at this guy's fucking mental gymnastics. So he's hopping through so many different topics.
Is anyone?
Disproving his own
I will say, I suspect at this point, I suspect untreated ADHD because the sheer quality of topic skipping.
Don't lump the ADHD years in with that. That's just honestly, that's offensive to the ADHD crowd. They can be good sometimes.
No, I have ADHD. That's why I'm saying and Matt will tell you, like when I'm on a roll, I can jump topics, like I leave people behind. And that's what it seems like. It's like, okay, I can follow you, but I'm not sure anybody else can.
Yeah. It's I don't know. I think like I'm just kind of like waiting to see if
you're distracted. It's okay.
I'm just kind of watching to see if because I have my mic and my headset muted so I can hear you guys talk and then not like, fuck with the people that are in the general because that's like I don't care about them. Well, I'm trying to be nice. It's like I don't, they don't need to hear this conversation and I don't need to make it so they hear it. So I'll just
he won't respond to me though. Like, come on.
They won't. I mean, the thing is, like, at this point by now, he has got to know that I'm fucking back there. He has got to know that I'm kicking it. I'm looking to see who his clap crew mod is. And these fuckers got a Twitter. Let me see. Let me look at their profiles here. I don't know. Fucking. I fully expect to get like banned from the server. Like I fully expect it.
Oh yeah, I'm just waiting for it to disappear.
Yeah.
Did it just disappear?
Wait, what happened?
Oh no, I just saw the settings menu pop up or whatever. I saw it go darker because I can see like.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. I thought I had like the whole thing cleared. Like I thought I had the whole thing cleared.
We just get.
Yeah, you get a little bit on the side there. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see, because I mean, this is the thing. Like Andy's like, I don't want no drama. I don't want no drama. I can't do drama. I can't. It's like, well, you keep talking fucking shit. Let me show up. Why don't we fucking discuss this, Mr. Purple Dragon?
Yeah,
huh?
I mean, like, frankly, if you don't want to talk drama, then don't try and bring it up without people. Like, at least allowing both sides to speak. Or if you do, you're just sorry, moderator dude, but you're just a faggot.
Well, they're just the thing is like,
here, but I just mean like if you just don't listen to it, then you're just acting like a complete faggot who's spineless and can't take criticism, but wants to dish it out to people, and that's, in my opinion, just hypocrisy.
Oh, Kino here says I went in Worski's chat and mentioned that you were there and got insta banned.
Well, Matt's
Well,
still
I
in there.
appreciate your sacrifice, Kino Sage. I appreciate the sacrifice.
Is it Kino Sage or Kino Sagi?
I think Kino Sage probably. I don't know why I think Sage.
Kimosagi.
Oh yeah, that makes more fucking sense. I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. Oatlord here says Andy just doesn't want people bad mouthing him. He loves drama. Oh yeah, it's 100%. Andy doesn't want to.
He wants to dish it out, but he does not want to receive it.
Anytime. Well, you know what, sir? You know what, sir? I'm going to reward you for your sacrifice. I'm going to make you a mod. There you go. Add moderator. There you go. Kino Sage. There you go, man. For your sacrifice. For your sacrifice. And you and to reward you for your loyalty, you may ban one person from the chat. You know who. You know. I'm kidding.
Last time that kind of thing came around, I ended up banned from chat. Do you remember that incident?
Yeah, you did. So yeah, it's all good.
That was because somebody was trying to get rid of somebody else, and their name started with a letter similar to mine. And next thing you know, bam! Like, what the hell happened, man?
Let's see. Oh, 109ers just put Mundane Matt's in Andy's Discord. Yes.
All up in your Discord. No, which you should.
Oh, he said. Oh, he just said that he's gonna ban me.
Is that your Discord that's popping off, Matt?
Yeah, it's mine.
Okay. I keep looking at mine, thinking mine's going. I'm like, who's trying to message me? Nobody knows who I am.
Let's see.
Kino won't ban me, or no, don't ban me. Just time me out.
They're watching me again, but they won't bring me on. They're watching me again, but they won't bring me on. Where's the fucking general? There we go.
Am I timed out now?
I don't think so. I haven't timed you out.
God damn it! Do it, Sage.
I haven't seen anything on there saying that you've been timed out. So that's the whole thing. People don't realize that it very rarely in Matt's streams do we time people out or
yes, he did it.
Ban people.
Did it. Thank you. Okay, I've now got officially banned from Matt, so I'm gonna go put this on Twitter and say that Matt banned me from his chat.
Well, you earned it.
That's right. I was actually looking you up earlier today because your screen name is very similar to something at my work, so I was trying to find you in my corporate directory. I was trying to say, does this guy actually work for my company?
Oh no, I guess they're watching a video of mine right now they're watching one of my Wheelmans where I was at like a Comic-Con or something.
Oh,
and
Lord.
So they're just like, I don't know why. It's like they'll talk about me, but like they won't actually bring me on, which goes to show you
because it's easier to stab a knife in your back if you're not paying attention.
Fucking foul, dude. He just posted this in the fucking I'll bring it up on the screen. Jesus Christ. I love fucking with Andy. So easy. I
just screwed up my camera too.
All right, this is what Fowl posted in there. Please no bully. Please no bully. Please no bully. Aim, Andy. Aim. I'm just waiting to get banned. Oh, and someone posted a reverse meme on the back. That's pretty funny. That's pretty good. Let's see here.
I was gonna share my tweet in the chat, but then I realized I was timed out still.
Oops.
Let's see. All right, let me fuck with Andy a bit more. Let me just. Someone's posting memes in the fucking thing. Let me.
There's a reason why some of us encourage you to not get involved in the drama. Because it's too much fun for you.
It's definitely entertaining.
I'm definitely a bad influence in that regard if it's not the goal, because I enjoy this.
So I took a screenshot of that Right Wing Watch article about Andy. I got banned. I got banned, ladies and gentlemen. I got banned. There we go. You all saw it. I got totally banned. Andy, what a bitch. You fucking pussy. You fucking absolute pussy.
Man, he didn't even give you a chance. I mean, at least you gave that tree dude like a shot at like running his mouth for a little bit, at least for the entertainment value of both chat and myself here. But Andy won't even entertain them like that. Like if it should be easy BTFO points here to just fucking.
I know if I'm such an easy person to beat.
Like, oh, you gotta walk around to different houses every day for your job, but I just gotta sit here and talk to people and burn my nips on stream to get money.
Oh, I didn't see we got a $5 super chat. Hondo the Razor, thank you so much, dude. They know the minute you're on, you'll mention how they literally did everything you did, but 10 times worse, including doxing and getting people fired. Well, that's actually not what the first thing I would say. To be honest with you, it's not the first thing I would say. It would be the tactic is easy. It would kind of be like, well, what do you guys want? Like, what do you guys want to talk about? You know. And then if they said anything, then I could start transferring it into, well, I mean, didn't you you rape somebody? Right. Oh, so I took a screenshot of the Right Wing Watch article, and because we were posting memes in the general chat, I posted it, and then they banned me. That's great. Oh,
they probably didn't believe that your username was actually that obvious. Frankly, unless you changed it for that particular particular Discord channel.
Oh, that's funny as fuck, dude. I know I'm still blocked by Andy. It's so fucking funny. I'll tell you this: I'll be honest. If I had his phone number, I would call him right now. I would just call him. I would call his parents' house right now because it's so late there. It's 3:47 in the morning, and they go, who's calling? Like, oh, hi, I'm looking for Andy. I'm looking for Andy. Yeah, just got to ask him a question. Like he was supposed to pick me up on Uber like a while ago, and he didn't. I have his food though from my Uber delivery, so who gives a shit? Like that's the fucking thing. These guys are just like they're whiny ass little bitches. Like it just, 100% right there, just fucking proved it. Oh fuck this fucking ban. That's all I could do. I tell you, the coke has just made him 100% bitch.
Well, he was paranoid as all fuck for I don't know how long. So I mean, maybe there's still a bunch of that, and now they're paranoid about you.
Oh, I don't know why. He's met me. This is the thing I laugh at when it comes to
meet you to not be paranoid or scared of you. God damn it! Like, well, what are you gonna do? Fucking sit on me?
Well, I'm not that fat. I'm not Ethan Ralph. Jesus, dude.
I realize that everything compared to Ralph is kind of.
Come on. He's a human boulder. I collect boulders. Look, there's a difference.
You're just a mini boulder, okay?
Look, yeah. Seriously, chill on Ralph. It's not his fault he was demoted from Planet, okay?
Well, he says he's about 30 pounds lighter than he was when he went in the jail, and I kind of agree with that. But if he's really,
how much heavier than when he came out of jail?
He lost about 100 pounds.
Okay, I can do this math. Carry the one. Oh, so he's 70 pounds heavier now that he's out of jail.
Yeah, he's gained 70 pounds in less than 2 years.
Make that explains do that to you.
Looking like a rough seed.
Oh no, sorry, 2.5 years. 2.5 years. That's still
like
a lot. That's
like something a year.
Yeah, that's a lot, dude.
Like 2 pounds a month.
Yeah, that's fucking. Oh, dude. Like I've hovered. I've hovered around the 230 to 235 range. Like I got to get back to the gym, and and it's like I admit that, but it's like fuck, dude. That's
I literally cannot relate.
So are gyms in your state even open?
Yeah, they are. They are. What is it? They're opening up a new gym, like basically down the road from me, and it is my gym. So they're just opening up another one. They were supposed to already be open, but COVID kind of shut it down. So in a month, they open up in a month, and I'm like, yes. Huh. So when I get done doing people's food delivery, I can go to the gym. I can get my workout done. I can come home. I can do a little bit of Boulder Talk Radio as I wind down, and then go to sleep. I think that's a good fucking plan.
There you go.
Because I'm not going to stop doing this. I don't want it to always be about Ralph and Andy. Tonight was just fucking funny, and it was opportunity. So thank you, Ferdman, for that link. I appreciate it. I
tried to bring this really autistically into the tech scene with TikTok over here, but at the same time, everyone was complaining that it was boring as hell.
That's what I don't get. It's like, I was enjoying that conversation, but I'm a tech. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, see, there's very few people that are as like autistic as we are that enjoy talking about networking.
Wait, call Andy. Hold on. Call Andy. He's waiting for you. I can't. They banned me out of his Discord. So how can I call him?
Oh, you don't even have his.
I don't have his number. I said if I had his number. I don't. He has my number. He has my number.
Chat, definitely do not DM it to somebody though if you have it.
Let's see. Oh wow, there are very few people that are actually fatter than Matt. Wow.
I object to that because
is-
I am, for all intents and purposes, not just taller than, but heavier than Matt.
Oh, once again, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Once again, because we'll be out for maybe a little bit. I mean, like another half hour. I'm not going to call Kyler. I don't want to fucking call Kyler. I don't want to give him the benefit of the doubt.
So make wish child.
Let's see here. I posted the streamer link because Kira wanted to come in. He was in the other night. So let's see here.
The funny part is that
I kicked Fago. He can't come back in. He can't go back in. I'm not dealing with that shit again.
No, you can tell that some of them have decided they're going to start trying to. Some of them are going to start trying to do the whole raid thing again.
Ah, fuck it. Like it's at this point, it's easier because it's funnier.
Yeah.
Because you could literally just not say anything and then just play the clips that they asked for proof of, and they might just destroy their own points.
What, Kyler just tried to call me? I haven't gotten a fucking number here.
Oh, Kyler got the docs wrong. God damn. Disappointed.
Yeah, my Discord name is actually Jarbo. Yeah.
321-234-6366. Give me a call.
Let's see here. I haven't gotten any fucking calls.
Quite frankly, why
Oh,
should it
you know
be
what?
up
You
to
might you might have to call again because where I'm at, if you call first time, it might go directly to voicemail, and you got to call again, and it goes through. I should have mentioned that. That's my bad. It's weird where I live. That's how it happens all the time.
My question is why is it up to you to call them when they just threw you out of their Discord? If
I know.
They really want to have a conversation, then you tried. You reached out. They slapped your hand at this point.
I would have had a conversation. I would have laughed at them, sure, 100%. But they're afraid. They're like they're like the creature at the end of fucking what's it called, Starship Troopers,
or like
God
Voldemort.
Yeah, or remember It, right? Remember It? The movie.
All I remember was a buxom chick dressed up in a clown costume, but I don't think it was the same movie.
Yeah, it probably wasn't. But no, at the end of It Chapter 2, they end up more or less like taking the power of Pennywise away by just insulting him repeatedly. Like, ain't you a little bitch, bitch, bitch. And he's like, no, don't say it. You guys are hurting my feelings. Please don't do it. And that's kind of what this is. These guys think that they're fucking Pennywise the goddamn clown. In reality, they're just
Homie the clown.
Well, Homie the clown is at least fucking cool, man.
Not really.
There might be Shakes the
Homie
clown.
don't play that.
There might be Shakes the clown a little bit. All right, let's see here. All right, Kira, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, nice to hear from you again.
Yeah,
How's
it's been an interesting evening.
Yeah, what's up with all you guys? I'm just now checking in. So,
are you drunk right now?
Well, I've been having a couple of drinks. Yeah. Oh, hey, it's Dispatch, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So, do I know this guy?
I don't know.
Man. Yeah. Yeah, I know you, man. You remember Girl Talk?
No. Should
All
I?
right, well, I don't remember you either, so that's
okay.
fine.
Okay, good.
Okay, so you go by the name Girl Talk. Is that accurate?
No, that's just what I use on Discord.
Okay. So you LARP as a girl on Discord.
Well, no, that's not really the case. What it is that it's just to fuck around with people who actually think that I'm a woman. So,
but
wait, I found the DMs.
But do you think that it's kind of like it's like a gateway situation where eventually you do become a woman?
Wait, bro, this was a year ago.
Yeah, it was over a year ago.
No wonder why I don't fucking remember you.
Yeah, because I wasn't being serious. And that's normally the case anyways.
Why so serious?
Yeah, I don't really take this internet shit too seriously anyway.
Neither do I. You can't really take it too seriously anymore.
And,
so there we go.
Yeah, and then when you LARP as a female and people actually believe you, it's just like, all right, that's funny.
Matt, did you see what Proxy Lord has said? They said you were kicked, not banned. You can rejoin it.
I can rejoin anytime. Okay.
Also, I just read through some of the DMs I have with Girl Talk, and one of my my old messages that I sent says porn leads to murder. This sounds like an interesting debate.
Yeah.
And that was my proposal.
Well, yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that.
Nope, I am banned from the guild. So I am banned from the guild.
Well, we can tell how Matt got involved with Discord originally.
I don't remember how I got involved in Discord originally.
I don't
Someone said,
remember
"Hey,
what
it's a
argument
good
was
place to
used for
talk
that.
to people," and I was like, "That's cool." And then like everyone nowadays is like, "Get rid of your Discord, it's shit." You know, like
I'm sorry, I got dragged to Discord after we got rid of our TeamSpeak server. So,
oh yeah, I tried rejoining the room. It's an invalid invite. I'm not able to do it. I've been banned.
The invite.
Bandy Worski has left me out. You know,
They probably
like,
didn't realize that, like, they probably also provoked the invite too. Like,
good old Bandy Worski, you know, fucking can't handle the bants, can't handle it, can talk shit from behind a block.
yeah, he probably revoked the invite link, or
how it goes.
one of those auto things, or it was maybe a 1 hour link or whatever.
He could. Hey,
Probably
here's the thing.
already
Andy could
expired.
unblock me on Twitter and DM me a direct link himself. He totally could. I have open DMs. So, you know, again, total different situation.
You know, that's kind of funny because Fago's still there, and now he's talking about when you had a pedophile as a Discord mod.
Yeah, I'd like to know. I don't know
Which one?
I don't know.
Who was it?
You've kind of been my Discord mod for a while. You've been my Discord mod, like, I think early on, like
2 years. Yeah, at
Yeah.
least. Because it started after you were like, you started after you started throwing out wrenches left, right, and center, and then you got raided, and somebody got real heavy-handed with the mute switch.
that can happen.
Hey, can you guys hear me again?
No.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still trying to talk shit. He's still trying to talk shit. Like, it couldn't handle the bans, dude. No, we fucking proved you wrong, and you just fucking kept going with
At
it.
the
Like,
point you're talking in circles. At the point you stop making new arguments, there's no point in continuing to listen to you. Because we've heard it all.
Talking about what?
I actually understand his argument. I think finally, after actually reading through a bunch and trying to figure out his logic, and I think I figured out what he's going for. But my God, dude, you took the worst route to get there. Like, here, let me put it this way. All right, I think Matt, how can you call Andy Koksky a rapist if at the same time, the same allegations that you're assuming are what make him guilty are the same things that you're accused of? You know, you have these claims against you. Now there's claims against Andy. How are you any different?
Because Worski made the claim against himself.
Oh, that's right.
and I denied it. And Andy's like, no, it's cool, dog. We fucked again for a few weeks, but I was afraid I might have caught something. So I just kept fucking her because I was afraid I might have caught something.
That
You know?
makes a lot.
Because that's
the gist
intent
of his
right
argument
there.
that I saw in chat was just basically he was trying to compare you to Worski and then trying to say that you had a different standard. But the thing was, he was comparing two different sides.
I don't
One was
have
Andy admitting
have
it, and the
Andy's
other was
number.
accusations against you.
Andy has my number. I don't have Andy's number. So he's gonna have to fucking call me himself.
You know, Andy could very simply
Hi,
DM
Chatnet.
you on Discord.
I
Or, I'm
did,
sorry,
actually.
DM you
I'm
all.
everybody.
Actually, he knows your Discord ID. He could DM you on Discord with his phone number.
No,
you to
well,
call.
I've got the private DMs turned off on Discord. But
okay.
but I think last I checked, him and I were still.
Wait. In response to this one, even if a crime is quote unquote okay with being done, it can still be classified and is classified as a crime. Same reason why when the domestic abuse happens and somebody has bruises on them, somebody still goes to jail if the cops show up. Because even though the crime has been committed, it's not up to one party or the other to decide if that was or was not a crime. The
Oh, I
argument
forgot. Andy and I are
was
still
that a
friends on
crime
Discord,
occurred,
so I just sent him a
and
DM.
the fact that there's actually proof where she said she was mad about it.
There we go. Andy and I are
Well,
friends on Discord, so I just sent him a DM.
Can I say something here real quickly? Like, why is this so fucking difficult with these guys? Like, Gator is trying to be, Mr. Medicare. For example, also, Ethan is trying to be.
Wait. Hey,
And-
Fago, can you prove that the girl never said that she was okay with it? Can you prove that she said that she was okay with it? I'm gonna need a clip of her saying that she was okay with it for me to believe you, because you've said
Not
things
just
in the
that.
past that I don't
want
believe.
said clip. I want said clip under oath. I want her sworn in under oath that she said she was okay with it.
Well,
I'll
didn't
accept
she
just
say
the
that
clip.
with
You just gotta get
the
the clip of it,
with that
'cause
written
this might
statement?
Yeah, I plan to.
now.
So
It just
you
went
know
up
what? Fuck it.
arbitrarily.
Yeah, that
You know what
written
you should do, Matt?
statement was bullshit. But yeah, go ahead.
Matt, you should do Wheelmans where you're doing that whole dollar store thing again.
That was funny. I had a lot of fun doing that. I really did. I thought someone was gonna like see me with that like fake, like bright yellow pistol and like go, what the fuck is this asshole doing? But like I thought it was funny. And it was funny because I had some friends of mine watch it and they watched the Dollar Tree stuff, but when I got to like the personal lube at the end, I was making jokes about it. Like I guess my friend's kid said to her like, what is warming gel? And she's like, okay, let's exit out. Like let's exit out of this. Let's back the fuck away.
Yeah, that's a little much. Yeah.
So I thought it was funny because I'm like the fact that they got condom and lubes at fucking Dollar Tree.
It's kind of a mild version of.
Wait, who the fuck trusts the Dollar Tree condom?
I don't know. Well, I mean, the dollar. I mean, like
birth control.
I don't know.
I might trust it to waterproof the end of a rifle. But not for birth control.
Oh, I was there. Matt bought a $5 gift for his daughter and complained it was too expensive. I've complained most things are too expensive. Like when you go to like if it's like a Walgreens or something, everything there is overpriced. So that's all the fuck it is.
Well, yeah, that's because they're open 24 hours.
Yeah, Hondo here says Andy is a cow and can't handle people making fun of his coked out Coomer existence. 100%. How are those boulders? They're doing
Andy's
fine.
Absolutely useless, and that's the thing that I was trying to get at earlier, because the thing is like Ethan is trying to mimic Dick, and guess what? Andy is trying to mimic Red Bar. So there you go.
Oh yeah, and Red Bar hates Andy, right?
Oh,
like
absolutely.
Red Bar
Yeah,
hate
I've seen-
Andy.
I've seen
yeah.
those videos.
Oh, I am pretty certain like that. As soon as if Andy ever gets back in Red Bar's good graces, people are just going to go after him once again. But Red Bar,
why don't you do something else besides Uber for a job? Maybe you should get a government job or something that pays well with a pension.
Well, I don't have a government job that pays a pension, but I got a government job that pays pretty good.
All right, I tried.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest about the whole Uber thing.
Let's start.
For people that want to argue about the Uber thing, let's be honest here. Matt sets his hours. Matt gets paid a competitive wage.
Yep.
Matt can work as much as he wants or as little as he wants. He isn't stuck with 40 hours a week maximum if he really wants to bust his ass and work. I mean, there's a lot to be said for it if you don't want to work a regular schedule at something.
And Matt's not beholden to somebody else, so that's
I mean, technically he's an independent contractor. Technically he works for himself.
Yeah, and I think that's
that is
great.
both the worst and the best place to be in.
And Ferdman is right. I stream for fun. Like I just do this shit for fucking good times. It's not like I don't sit there and have to fucking, beg people to give me money or fucking ban them out of my chat. I'm like, hey, come on in, call on in. I don't make them become fucking pay piggies in order to get my attention. I don't sit there and demand things of them in order to validate their existence. I'm cool with anybody. I talk with anybody, good, bad, or the other, until you're a piece of shit like the fucking idiot tree guy here. But
hey, man,
we put up with that for a
more
while.
Lemons.
Yeah, well, lemons. Yeah. Fucking, what's I mean, who gives a shit about Andy Worski? I think it's funny to laugh at him, and that's what I'm doing right now. And I've been, it's funny because they run and hide. They run and hide. If he's saying call him, I don't have his number. He's got my number. He can DM me his number and I'll call him 100%. Yeah, I'm looking at my.
Andy doesn't go looking for shit.
He can DM you a Google Voice number, so he doesn't have to give you his real number.
Yeah, exactly.
StreamYard if you wanted to. How hard is that?
The link is right there. I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Drunk people have gotten in here tonight.
I'll tell you what. There's the link one more time. There's the link one more time. Andy, yeah, you stuttering
Andy's
cunt.
fucking problem is
Come
that
on.
he's probably also going to, stumble into, back behind his.
Wait, they left the Discord?
Oh shit! No.
They went to a private call. They fucking ran. They fucking ran from their own Discord because I was sitting in the general chat just waiting for my turn to talk.
Do they not know how to kick people out of their voice channel or something?
Oh, they banned me from the whole thing. They banned me from the whole thing. It's just
I would also like to
hysterical.
argue that Matt probably did a decent amount of destruction to his own career all by himself without the help around.
Thank you.
I
Finally, a little
legitimate-
fucking recognition around here, Xander. I destroyed my own career. Let's get fucking one thing straight. If anyone's gonna take credit for that shit, it's not gonna be Mr. fucking micro-dicked gunt fuck. It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna take responsibility for destroying my own career. Come on, man. That's personal responsibility.
Pretty clear and easy enough to see. But like,
Yeah.
I think I understand where this guy's point's going now and his mentality is at. And
Dude,
well,
I
he
would
doesn't
talk to them
understand
anyway. I don't give a fuck. I would be open to anything. These guys know that shit. Like, it's funny to joke around about that crap, but that's all it is.
I'm
So,
enjoying this.
Yeah, it's funny.
You know what I absolutely love is how there's a lot of assumptions made about us because most of these people have no clue. And I'm going to say it because I'm somewhat intoxicated. Most of these people have no clue about the stuff I've said to you in private when I, right, Matt? When I severely disagreed with you, but that was in private. It's like,
Yeah.
Hey, that's how it goes.
I
You
would
don't
just
always
disagree
agree
Matt
with each other.
publicly to his face, but he just refuses
Well,
to reply.
you surely don't, Tree. But quite frankly, at this point, the only reason you're not muted is because everybody's laughing at you.
Oh no,
Well,
he's in the back room right now. I'm just not going to let him on.
Wait, how
You
did
know.
PO fucking delete that?
Wait, is
Why did-
PO here?
Well, it says deleted by Phantom Organization.
Oh, he's a mod. He's a mod.
How is PO a
What are you
mod
doing?
here?
PO, get in the fucking chat, dude. The
Is
link's
there
in the fucking
anybody
thing.
who isn't a mod?
Yeah.
I say that in jest. I say that in jest. Matt knows at one point in time he literally wrenched everybody in his chat. Okay.
Yeah, this
He just-
isn't
there was like-
Tonka Saw.
No,
all right.
what happened was he was doing some stream where he was playing something on Switch, and there was like maybe 10 or 12 of us, and he just wrenched everybody because everybody was asking for it.
Yeah, PO can call it. All right, we got John Hodge. What's going on, John?
Oh, not much. I tried. I used first time using the stream thingy, so thought I'd give it a shot, and hey, it worked.
Nice. Yeah, we're just laughing at idiots tonight. What are you up to?
Yeah,
welcome. I had fun with the idiots too. So still there?
That's
All
good.
right, so
That's
what's up?
Not much else. I mean, I was watching that one guy, and I kept counter trolling him. So then he left. That one guy he was talking to, I was amazed he actually called in.
Oh, he's
But,
in the back room right now. Like I'm just not gonna let him on because like I don't want to deal with that shit.
Oh, okay.
It's because
Anytime you have somebody with that kind of personality, they're going to call in. It's just that the question is, are they going to be able to make a coherent argument, or are they going to start talking in circles?
Well, yeah, it's part of certain people have a mentality of rejection and justification, where no matter what you say, they reject it because it doesn't fit their belief. So, and usually they wind up with circular arguments or do a whataboutism on different subjects, trying to get away from the main line of the conversation. So that's what I was picking up from the chat.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, my nephews have ADHD and they're taking Ritalin. And on computers, I'm amazed at what they do, with that. It's like a parallel processing serially, like one thing, then they repeat that circle again. So I've seen them do that. But
If you can learn how to live with it, it is amazingly useful when you are working in a job that requires multitasking.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely, as well as studying, of course.
Yeah, in my family, I don't not say I'm quite like that because when I worked in FAA links, which is air traffic control communication lines,
Yeah.
I used to work 3 terminals at the same time on a swing shift. I would leap from computer to computer, running all my tickets to fix problems all at the same time, And my boss mentioned that one time, said, John, we see you jumping all over the place. It's amazing, But,
Hey, I will be. I'm gonna be right back. I haven't moved in like 3 hours, and I'm gonna go take a piss real quick. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just realized I'm like I haven't moved, and I did an hour stream before this too. on another channel. So I really haven't moved in like 4 hours. God, that's
Where's
fucking
Fago
terrible.
go?
Where'd
Fago,
what?
come here while Matt's gone.
You want me to? I'll bring him in while I step the fuck out.
Do it.
No,
No, because then no one else can control it. There's no other. I can't make a mod of StreamYard. So if
I'm
someone
cool with
started
that.
saying, yeah, no, fuck that shit.
Oh, that's cool.
You wouldn't do it.
Well, no, I think everyone here is being nice, so there's no problem there.
Well, I mean, I'm being
for
a
the
bit of an
most
ass
part, I
Matt, but
think.
Matt kind of should expect that from me by now.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know you dispatch, so I know how you
No,
operate.
Jesus Christ. Like apparently
It's
Andy,
a joke, man. I like this guy. That's the problem.
you're at Andy Worski Discord is the one that I'm talking to. Oh my fucking God. Jesus fucking Christ. Andy's just like, apparently he's
retarded.
Here's a really serious question about this. Could it be that one of Andy's mods banned you from the server and terminated the link, and he's not aware of the actions they took?
Okay,
at this point,
sorry, go ahead.
I don't know. I just think they're functionally idiotic, and they don't understand. You know,
That's a
anything.
proven fact.
That's
to be
at this point, it's pretty.
Can
it's pretty
someone
goddamn
answer
proven.
this question for me? Because
No.
everyone keeps asking it. Who the fuck is Kyler, and where did he come from?
Make a Wish Foundation. He wanted to become stream
Yeah,
famous.
I know. Everybody always says that, but I'm like trying to.
I never
figure out
heard the
where-
Make a Wish Foundation shit. But that's pretty fucking
Yeah,
funny.
No, yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
that
this
actually
guy
makes sense.
threw it out, and it was like, oh my god, that's perfect.
He's just.
Yeah, but Cantaloupe.
He
Okay,
was
so there's
a
a guy.
long-time viewer of him. He was Bone something or other. Boneyard or
Bone. It's like Bone Zone, Bone Saw.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah, that's what it was. He was like a long time viewer, dick sucker of Andy's basically, and yeah, worked his way up the pole.
Oh, he's Bone Zone. Okay,
Worked his way up the pole by working the pole. What was that?
Didn't he? I mean, I don't know all the details, but like as far as I know, he like had to buy his way in by being a fucking pay piggy. Like Kyler was a fucking pay piggy. And that's what I heard from people.
I didn't know that was Bone Zone. That makes a lot more sense, though.
If he texts, then fine. He's got to DM me his fucking number. I can't I'm not talking. No, I don't want to talk to Kyler. I want to talk to Andy. I want to talk to Andy. I don't care about AIDS Moby. I don't care about that wannabe fucking little bitch. I don't give a shit.
I can pump audio into here. I'll give.
So can I. But it's it's more or less the idea here is I don't give a shit.
3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 3, 6, 6.
It only took him like 2 or 3 years.
Okay, so
Wow, case.
Kyler has been around since the beginning of IBS, had his own show that no one watched. And here's the thing: he still has to be a sidekick to a coked out idiot.
Yeah, he had
so
a
that's
cloud chase for fucking ever.
we only talk to Matt if we want to talk to Matt. So I think we're gonna do like because
Does he still pay Worski to co-host the show? Is this a gator for Jaworski?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I would hope not. I would hope that he would have self-respect enough to be able to not.
No, I don't think it is.
But I don't know if he's making any money off this. If Andy's saving everything for the house in Portugal, as he likes to talk about. So that's my question: is he ripping Kyler off? Is he skimming money off the top that Kyler may not know about? Because remember, Andy is not the best financially, but Chris Worski and him. Yeah, I've heard some stories. So it's
humongous. Does he lie about fucking women, or is it the older part which qualifier there is the part that's a lie, or does he just lie about fucking women in general?
Didn't he say that he has a new girlfriend?
What, his right hand?
Well, I don't know
it's left
exactly
hand,
which one we're
obviously.
talking
Well,
about.
that's mixing it up. Okay, that's
Switch it up.
I mean, we're not talking about Sinead, but I mean, he said that he had a new one.
No, I will say this. I felt bad for Sinead. I did. I felt really bad for her because, from my understanding, she did nothing to deserve the shit that Andy brought on her. Like, she did nothing to deserve the shit that people looked into her. They went after her. That was unfair. And he didn't give a shit. He didn't care because it was all about clout for him. You know what I mean? Like, Andy would fucking torpedo any relationship he has if there was money involved. I mean, that's the thing with Kyler I have to kind of laugh at here. And I'm really honestly, because I know they're listening right now, so I want to make this abundantly clear. Look at Chris Worski, look at JF, look at fucking Geek Thulu, look at anyone else Andy has ever worked with. They've all left him because he fucks them over. So if you think you're his little fucking co-host and that you're his little fucking work wife and you're going to be there till the end of time, just wait for one fucking disagreement. And then Andy will claim abuse that you were lying to him, cheating from him, and stealing from him. And then he'll boot you to the fucking curb and find somebody else while he plays the eternal victim. Don't believe me? Look at his fucking track record. Enjoy what you have. It won't last.
Right, and the thing is, when it comes to Geek, I'm not exactly sure, whether you feel, bad or good for him or whatever, but I mean, he got what he deserved, I guess.
Who retarded for his own good, where he gets himself into trouble and he is a dumbass. No,
yeah, that's right. That's right. Didn't even bail out Alex. Aim away from the jail, away from the bail bondsman. That's right. Andy couldn't even bail out his friend that he almost talked into killing a guy.
Well, right. Play stupid games, get stupid prizes. That's basically what happened.
You know what the irony is that, like, for as much as they won't talk to me anymore, like, I was probably the only one who kept Alex out of any severe trouble and Andy out of jail that night by telling them, like, what to actually fucking do. I was texting Andy that entire time, telling him to shut the fuck up, don't talk to the cops, just remain calm. Like, the entire time that whole thing happened, like, and like that, like, realistically, he does not understand the people that were, like, at all involved or what happened. He's just too dumb to see a bigger picture, I think.
No, and you're absolutely right, Xander, because I even remember that.
Am I getting reported? Is that what this is? I have no idea.
No, that'd be
What are
me.
you getting reported for?
The Koksky fears the boulder locator. That's right. That's right. I just find it to be really fucking funny. It's just hysterical to me that these guys they're so fucking tough. They're so tough. They're so afraid of little old me.
No, they're so thin-skinned. That's the problem.
Well, I mean, if you look at Kyler, you can kind of see it, right? He's pretty pale and shriveled and
among other
completely
things,
not intimidating
So is
under any
Augie, though.
circumstances.
Not to go back to Augie, but that dude fucking just glows in his own room. It's impressive.
He just goes in his what? He
glows.
He glows. What is he fucking?
All right. Yeah.
Is he,
we don't need to
what
go
is he?
further than
Is
that,
he a
but
CIA?
yeah.
Is he a CIA Fed? Is that what's happening right here? Is that what you think? You think they recruited him?
Motherfucker, right? And my arm is like fucking toothpick. But this dude's got like freaking 2 years of like starvation on me. It's insane. And then he also just got like this real weird glow to his skin. I'm not sure he sees outside very often. He's like Harry Potter. He's stuck underneath like a staircase or something in a closet.
So he's like the Harry Potter of IBS. Is that what you're saying? He's like,
But that's Phantom. But yes,
that's yeah, he kind of is.
Phantom
God,
is definitely
I just want PO to like draw a lightning bolt on his fucking
my God.
forehead and like
Do it.
just
He's
do
like
that. He'd be able to. He'd make so many super chats. He'd be able to buy a full dragon dildo. You saw that,
goodness.
right? Did you see that? He bought like a whole bunch of paraphernalia from fucking Bad Dragon, like a coffee mug and a few other things like stickers and like I guess the kind of silicone that comes like these hockey pucks that are like the type of hardness of this like horse dildo shit. Like he's talking about.
Say no.
I did a $1,200 dildo.
He just fucking he's like
Disavow.
that's what he spent the super chats on was like, and then people were like, I think Hondo super chatted him a little bit like about that. He's like, oh, I just showed you what I bought, the degeneracy, and you gave me more money. It was pretty funny. It was pretty hysterical. So, I was
Still going to disavow. I'm sorry.
I have no desire to purchase a horse dildo of any kind. It's not my thing. But if PO is like,
good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, if PO like wants that shit, that's all good on him. He can totally, I'm not going to judge him. His kink is his kink.
Oh, more power to him. I'm not here to judge.
No, just tell him to go back into the closet with goddamn Augie and just leave the dildos out of it.
Yeah. Just put 'em
Lord
away. Give it a rest. You know what I mean? Good
I don't
grief.
think I said he's powder, but more gay. I think he's. I might have said that. I don't know. That's funny nonetheless. So, Like, yeah, I think it's
Where's my
fucking funny.
moonshine?
Well, see, Andy's audience is
Bad.
mostly weebs and mid-20s living at home. That's true.
Hey, wait a second. Okay, besides the fact that I don't, I mean, I live at
Wait
home,
a
but not with my
minute.
parents at home.
Well,
But like,
wait
what
a
do you mean
minute.
mid-twenties?
But
Because
Andy,
you
I
got some
don't.
boomers time, bro.
Sorry,
Jesus.
go ahead.
Oh, I'm waiting for T-Clips to clip out Andy fucking banning me from his chat and putting that up tomorrow.
I hear if you yell at her on Twitter, she's way more responsive about things.
I don't really have to. I don't have to. I don't know. We follow each other. I don't really feel the need to yell at her.
You should definitely do it. I've seen great results after that.
Yeah. That yeah, it does great on ending I guess relationships as we've seen.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Andy's audience also consisted of Faith. Never forget. Oh yeah, that's true.
It did?
Apparently, yeah. I heard something about that. So basically,
Well, she had to come from somewhere, right?
yeah.
I thought she came from Dick.
No. Well, I mean, from what I heard in like the crosstalk is like, I guess she had like seen the Boulder stream and like thought Ethan was like the bee's knees, so to speak. And then that's what, she she was attracted.
I've never seen that man get blown the fuck out so hard before. Oh, Ethan, you're so sexy.
I want to fuck you, blah,
But the fact that they said they love each other after 2 days is already a red fucking flag. There is this chick I met once who like we made out for a little bit and then we were like taking a walk and she goes like she holds my hand and gets in real close and she's like, "You're the kind of guy that a girl marries." I met her like 2 hours earlier and I was like, "Nope."
Run.
I was like, "I'm out." And then yeah, she was an interesting character.
Exploded.
I was like, "I'm out."
Yeah,
Like I'm out. No.
that's a young lady who wants to harvest your organs.
Yeah, yeah.
While what she may have said may sound sweet, but in reality, it couldn't be true.
Wait, hold on. Andy was talking to underage girls on Instagram. That's a new one on me.
Whoa.
I could probably figure it out.
That's kind of true.
I could probably figure out a way to force that one to be true.
To force it to be true, like square peg, round hole, motherfucker.
Done that too, but
Well,
if it's
just he's a pain in the ass. That's the problem.
He had the DMs at least.
Oh yeah. Meanwhile, the Killstream audience on cuties. Yeah, what is going on? Why does Ralph keep bringing up cuties? Have you noticed that he brings it up a lot?
Because it generates clicks.
Yeah, but he's watched it. Like he's watched it.
Oh, I don't think he's just watched it. I think he's used it as a. I think he's used it as material, if you know what I mean.
Kino Kraut dabbing on the worst.
There's
He's
two
dabbing
ways
on.
to mean that, and I'm going to take you to mean both.
That's let's see here. What did Kraut say? I guess Kraut's dabbing on Andy right now. What's Kraut doing? I don't know. Fucking Kraut.
Kraut was dabbing on King of Pole earlier.
Well, yeah, because we all were.
I just literally woke up and was like, "What the fuck's going on?"
That was pretty fucking funny. Yeah, that cracked me up.
I didn't think it get as well as it did. I was laughing.
Yeah, to people to know, we were all kind of like making fun of King of Pole on Twitter today, and people were thinking it was real, so they were like DMing him, and he was like, he woke up, he's like, "What the fuck happened?"
It was glorious. I just got a bunch of random people to tweet about it, unrelated, and I told them no context to every single person. So everyone just knew that it was being talked and had no idea why, but they were like, "Oh, King of Pole, okay, sure, why not?"
Can I just take a moment? Sam Blasco, I appreciate what you do. Brian Dunn, can you stop fucking talking over these fucking streams when you're going
what?
to
Like when someone's stream sniping Ralph?
Yes, exactly. And Brian Dunn does this all the time, and it drives me.
So does PO. Like PO was talking about his bad.
Well, Phantom Organization does it all right,
Yeah, but like
it's stupid, but at the same time, it's okay. Brian's stupid commentary is just it's so fucking annoying. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It takes a lot, I think, to stream snipe somebody directly. You know what I mean? I think it takes a lot to like do it right. So people have been asking me like, "Well, why don't you stream snipe Ralph? Why don't you do it?" I'm just like, I work at night and I have shit to do. I would just rather listen to somebody else do it.
There's one other thing I think that isn't quite noticed. With it, if you're going for something that's a stream snipe plus actual like entertainment, or actually trying to add something of value to a already valueless item, like you got to spend some time trying to figure out what's going on and at least knowing a little bit so you can navigate quickly around through things. Like there's too much effort.
Well, hold on. Apparently, who tweeted at me? Who tweeted at me? Because if it's Andy, I'm still blocked and I can't see it.
No,
So-
and I agree with you, Xander, because I saw that like 4-hour snipe stream that you had.
Oh, when the fuck
And
did
that-
he block me on Twitter? He was
that was-
following me earlier today.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Andy blocked me on Twitter.
No,
Probably 'cause
I'm
you're talking to
saying that
me.
it was like, it was transformative and it was actually well done and enjoyable. Problem is with Brian Dunn is just nonsense after nonsense after nonsense of him just talking about bullshit that nobody cares to hear. And it just drives me fucking crazy listening to him. You're all right, though. And so is Matt.
That explains that. So apparently, today was the day that Andy and Kyler made it to number 10 on D Live for earnings. And so they're celebrating tonight after the kill stream, and they got Black Pigeon Speaks and Raging Humanist on for Mundane Matt Day. That explains a lot.
Hold on, wait. There's
okay, so they can't come up with
mundane
actual content themselves. So they look at a channel where I just post vlogs of me going to the store because I think it's fun to do. That's riveting content there. Andy.
I used to do live streams of myself driving to different places because I had a long commute. Equally as boring, but people still watch them sometimes.
People like, this is the thing. I mean, people like that shit. Like I've been watching a lot of camping videos. People just going off into the woods and camping.
I've been watching
And it's
HVAC repairman videos.
Wait.
That's just weird, dude.
Wait, I'm
Like-
sorry.
I
Can
mean,
ask-
you're not wrong.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
There's a mundane Matt Monday.
No. What it is that Andy Worski and Kyler are obsessed with me, and they think that if they keep
Well, I know
talking
that,
about
yeah.
me, it's pretty apparent at this point. They're obsessed with me, but they won't talk to me, which is a weird kind of obsession. So it's like never meet your heroes kind of thing, I guess.
Sure.
That's what it is. It's okay. I mean, they're scared. I get it. You know what, little boys, it's okay. Mommy will love you no matter what. And then they want to talk about me all the time because it's like, but they keep bringing up the same shit. And
Right.
apparently their audience is so absolutely fucking brain dead that they just don't, they either don't care or they don't pay attention. And it only further brings up that idea that they bought their shit, that they bought their stuff.
Absolutely.
I think
Yeah.
that's pretty funny.
Yeah. All right. So now we have what, Xander Saturday? Is that what's going on now?
I don't know what they're going to do. Let's see.
All
here.
right. I'm just joking.
I mean, they might actually get more content out of it. I mean, they're 10 on D Live, but I mean, we were talking about this earlier. If we're banning TikTok, I think we need to ban D Live too. So it can't be that big of a deal.
Well, I think a big amount of it boils down to the fact that D Live is probably not long for this world. To be fair, I mean, once one hit piece starts, the rest are probably going to follow. And if they start going after Chinese-owned companies doing things on social media, then D Live is probably going to get brought up in that. And
I also think that the investors and the owner, from where they are currently at with their setups and everything, I really don't think that they have much of an intention to continue down the quote unquote free but not fully free speech that they have. Where you're forced to do shit. I don't understand how anyone tries to argue it's free speech. But anyways, that aside, they really have zero interest there, and I can understand why.
Can I ask you guys a small question? Like, what do you think about John Michael Kelly?
Fuck him.
Who?
He's autistic as fuck, and he has even more circular arguments than Fago. Hey, where you at, Fago?
He's still here. He's actually still in the back.
Yeah, I know you guys.
He's been waiting patiently.
Who, but I mean,
look, I might not ever know how to actually go into a York HVAC unit, but I can goddamn tell you where the goddamn LED on there that tells you the error code, where to find what that error code means, and how to rewire them now. As well as I just replumbed a bathroom, so I could probably resolder everything too. And that'd be the extent of my HVAC career.
Well, I was listening to like He Jazz's stream the other day, and it was just so apparent to me like how fucking strange he can be and how he makes absolutely no sense, and everything is just round and round and roundabout, just spinning and spinning with complete nonsense. And I don't mean to, disrupt your channel. Sorry, Matt, but I just wanted to know if any of you guys had any thoughts about that.
Yeah, I was around during those as well. It literally bored me as well because he just kept going in circles into the same points for I think about like 4 hours also. And I mean, there's only so many 4-hour streams I can handle of the same arguments, and like they weren't getting anywhere, and clearly eardies are just getting talked over.
That's
Right,
why I try not to do
absolutely.
4-hour streams, but this one is currently rocking 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
I was going to say,
We're good. We got content right now.
I
can
have
bring up
to
more
do
We're
this.
having a
stuff
good
in chat, too.
conversation. That's all
No,
right.
no, it's all good. It's all good. I think it's pretty fucking funny, all things considered.
I hate to do this, but it's 4:30 my time.
Yeah, no, I get it, dude. I get it. I am gonna wrap up in a few because I gotta
So-
fucking piss.
So
I
will
thought you
catch
did that like
guys
an
later.
hour ago.
No, I didn't. I was like, all of a sudden, people are just
Jeez,
fucking
Doug.
coming on in and shit. I'm like, all right,
Well,
fine.
if you want me to shut the fuck up, I will.
No. It's-
Everybody remember, everybody that's in chat, remember, come join us on Discord where Matt actually does talk to us in voice every once in a while when he's not, driving all over the state and out of cell phone range.
I'm always at a cell phone. God damn.
You still talk during
And dealing with redneck.
I'll try to jump in if I'm like, like
you just
today.
have to struggle through it.
Fucking like I have a 5G phone and I with T-Mobile in Washington where they're based and it's still
Matt
shit.
confirmed mobile cancer.
Well, you know what? Hey, I'm not looking to have any more kids, so fry my balls.
That's only if you hold it in your lap, dude.
Well, you know what, man? Listen, maybe that is my kink. Maybe that is my kink.
Hug your census taker.
Yeah. No, don't actually. I had a
Okay.
lady a week ago get really mad
All
at
right,
me.
well, yes, salute him. How about that?
Yeah, I'll take that. But she did not want to talk to me, so she started coughing at me, going, "I have COVID."
Yeah.
And I'm just like, really? Oh, you bitch.
Yeah, that's where you just point out, wow, so you're like in that 0.1% of the country, huh?
Some people are just way too fucking much, and they just have this total, absolutely. Oh, sorry, my voice cracked.
No, I love this. Coffee here says Fed Jarbo. You're not really wrong. You're not really wrong, to be fair. Like I mean, it is kind of like that. I have been sworn in. I got to do that cool sign, like I defend the country from enemies, both foreign and domestic.
Look,
right?
do
I'm
you
like,
have a
yeah.
badge?
You're just doing your job, man.
I don't have a badge. I've got a lanyard and I've got an identification card. Yeah, that's my power authority. right there.
Lanyard. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is it lined with a giggly
People
saw?
fear the lanyard. People fear it. Is
it lined with a giggly saw?
It's not. It's actually, it does say U.S. Census on it though, so that's pretty cool. Someone today is like, "How do I know you're not faking being a census taker?" And I'm like, "Well, I have all this branded material."
Oh, wait. Who the fuck is faking being a census? Although I did say that I was going to do that earlier and call somebody to try and figure out like some.
No, people do because it's like they're afraid. Because so in my neck of the woods, there's Facebook posts going around saying that some census workers are actually
there's
criminals.
some mystery man wandering around.
Well, no, I kind of see it using it to scout homes, using it to case joints. I could kind of see fake.
Yeah, but it's like people are afraid of that. I'm like, I totally understand that.
Do criminals ever really get jobs? If you had a job, would you have to rob people?
Well, no, you become a construction crew.
Or you got to find their shed where all they keep all their weapons.
Or become like an Uber delivery guy, and then you get to really scope it out.
I mean, all things considered, yeah, man. Like with
Yeah, all that.
No.
If you really
don't give Fago Tree any more ammunition to try to use against me.
Matt's actual job is doxing people repeatedly, over and over, day to day, for the federal government.
Good night, morning, afternoon. Thanks for coming in.
Pay piggy. What did I do wrong compared to Matt over here? That's the real criminal.
Matt glows in the dark. Confirmed.
Yeah, Matt, take a piss.
Thank you,
and we
Chad.
can
Thank you.
finish
There we go,
this.
finally.
Oh
Anyway,
man.
I'm gonna take off.
All right, Curtis, go to bed.
Have a
dude.
good night.
All right, man. Have a good one. Matt, serial killer confirmed. No, I'm not a serial killer.
No, yeah, he's
Nah, it's all
Dexter
good.
Jarbo.
Yeah, no, I don't.
That's
No,
number one complaint about being an Uber driver when McDonald's added the sealed bags.
no. Actually, I love that. I'll tell you why I love that, because then no one will sit there and make that fucking accusation. So when that article came out that 80% of Uber drivers fucking eat some of the food, I all of a sudden I started getting the third degree from everybody. It wasn't even people ordering the fucking food. It was other assholes in the store. They'll be like, "You gonna be eating none of that food?" I'm like, "No." Are you sure? I read a lot of you guys like to eat, and you a fat motherfucker. And I'm like, well, just because I'm fat doesn't mean I eat the fucking food. It just means I eat other fucking food.
All right, all right, Matt. Can I ask a question though?
Yeah.
What about like ketchup packets and shit like that?
Wait, do I eat ketchup packets?
Yeah, he
No.
literally just
Yeah,
tossed
totally.
ketchup
I sit there. I
packets.
just that's my
Just like
fucking
a
midnight snack.
Nick chew.
Like
Just
I'm
fucking
just
cheap
stealing
food.
ketchup packets because I'm an asshole.
No, I'll tell you what I do occasionally. So like if I go to this one taco shop I really, really, really like, and it's on the other side of town, I will ask for extra red sauce, and then I keep that for me. So I keep that for me.
Are you
If I
talking
go to-
about Taco Bell?
No, fuck that shit, dude. Fucking no,
Okay.
no, there's this taco place. They have the hot sauce is super fucking hot. My
Right.
girlfriend and I call it like fuck you hot sauce, but we put it on everything. So it's like eggs in the morning, fucking burgers. We go pick it up and we just put it on everything. We love it.
I like to imagine this is like a little competition between you and your wife over here, where like suddenly non-spicy foods are occasionally spicier than you anticipate them being.
I think so. Yeah, we both like spicy food quite a bit, so it just ends up being this like, how hot can we make it sort of thing. And then it's like I've accidentally given that salsa to like my daughter. Like took a bite of eggs and it had it on there, and I'm like, oh no, and she's all like, meh. And I'm like, all right, cool beans. But no, and then like if I go through KFC or something, like I might ask for like a honey packet or something because I like honey. But ever since getting diagnosed as type 2 diabetic, I haven't done it. So I just kind of keep.
How has your disability been treating you during the
it's been so difficult.
Can't talk.
Yeah, no, it's cool, man. Like it's fine. I'm fine. I just the good thing, the great thing about.
Oh wait, no, it's morbidly obese, not diabetic.
Yeah. I'm not morbidly obese. I'm obese. Get it fucking right. And I'm on
you're right,
borderline
you're right.
fat.
Ralph,
I'm in
you
that
just-
weird fat between fat and obese shit. So like I think I'm on the low end towards
You just
fat.
got like a double dad bod, is what I would call it.
Well, it comes from having 2 children in a lockdown.
I mean, I'm not wrong with my description. It's just
no, I've always been a portly fella. That ain't nothing new. You know what I mean? Like it's
you're
always.
also in a colder region of the world, so just call it blubber or something. I don't, whatever you want to do.
Why the fuck? I'm not an Eskimo, man. Why the fuck would I call that shit blubber?
I think Matt handles himself.
I mean, like Ralph is in a fucking warmer climate, and you slap that belly, it rides like a fucking like a waterbed. Like what the fuck? You know?
It is amazing at the same time.
It's
as it is
hypnotic. What's
like,
that line from The Simpsons? It's
concerning.
hypnotic. Episode.
We all can't be as sexy as Xander. What can we say?
I mean, I got like 10 years on almost everybody, so it's just not even a competition at this point.
Fair.
I don't know if people getting censored, man. Fucking, I deleted all my shit, so YouTube's going crazy. It's entirely possible YouTube would have fucking looked at my channel and been like, "Yeah, we're just gonna make sure you get extra censored." I can't do nothing about it. So, hey, what's up, Shidoka? How you doing, buddy? Let's see here. Andy must have sent his fans to thumb down this video. I haven't even looked. Is it thumbs down? I don't even know.
It might have been the HVAC talk, to be honest.
Let's see.
I started talking about super cooling and like
yeah.
sensor lines, like and micro channel. Like they probably would have started losing their mind.
Well, I mean, hey, listen, we're only 12 likes behind the dislikes coming in from. Oh well, now it's 12. If anyone wants to,
a Minecraft speedrun and it didn't get disliked to all hell, just slightly.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if you guys
It
want
also was
to,
completely out of line with all of my other channel content.
everyone
And I've
needs to
learned
like
a
the
lot
video.
about
Fucking
how
do
to
it. Do it. Do it.
I love it.
34-44. Come on, we can get. I'm watching it live right now.
I liked it.
Am I supposed to like or dislike?
35-44. We're catching up. Only 9 to go.
Am I trying to like or dislike? What's my goal? What's my goal?
You're gonna be my last one. You're gonna put over the top.
Oh, it was
36
to
yeah, I know. It's getting hit now. It's getting close. 38. We're getting some better ones. We're only eight away. We can do it. 40-46, guys. We're getting close. We're getting closer. I can see it. It's happening.
Come on,
it's gonna happen.
boys.
Come on. Ooh, 47-40. Come on. We got a little bit more, guys. There's 70 of you watching right now. What you doing right now? Come on. 41-47. Come on, we can do it.
Grabbing it.
Come
I'm
on,
grabbing it
boys.
as fast as I can.
Let's do something right for a change.
43-46. We lost. Ooh, hey, we went down one on the dislike.
Rounding
You fucking shit.
44.
Ooh, we're so close. It's so close. All right. Oh, 47. What are you motherfucker?
Come on, boys. What are you doing?
I'm on a different tick cycle.
Oh, it's over now. 47-46.
And we got there, boys. Oh, wait, hold on.
It's now the home stretch.
Wait.
Oh no. It's 47-46. It's tied. It's tied.
Photo finish coming
like,
up.
Come on,
Can we
lad.
try going all down next? And see
You
how
know
many
what?
we-
Yeah, let's do it.
let's
Okay, everyone, fucking
All right,
remove your.
flip to dislike. Just flip to dislike now.
All right, yeah. Now let's flip to this.
I want to see it just jump.
Let's do it. I'll even dislike my own video.
All right, I'm not gonna do it just out of principle.
There we go. I gave us the 50th dislike.
It jumped in dislikes, and then the likes started going down like at a different time.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
It's just
me.
fascinating. I wonder if like YouTube sees this as like 2 interactions. Is this like double?
I
the
don't
amount of
know.
interaction now?
I don't know. This channel at this point is quite literally just
Yeah, and I'm
fucking
not sure
streaming,
who
so
to like anymore at this point.
It's no, it's all good. It's all good. Fucking oh man, that's pretty fucking funny. But I think on that note, I'm gonna wrap it up because it's 1:42 here. We've been on for 3.5 hours. It's been fun. Once again, absolutely proving Andy Worski, Andy P. Rez from Canada, is a gigantic, smelly, dirty cunt. Just a horrible, coke-filled, probably diseased. By just looking at him, you can kind of tell. Bastard individual who provides nothing of value.
I got blocked on Twitter.
Yeah, provides nothing of value, and he cries anytime anyone says anything mean to him. Andy, have you tried flagging people? It's cathartic, but it can backfire. It can backfire. Just saying.
I approve
Right,
of this
just
encouraging flagging operations. Also, Fago Tree, you goddamn freaking pathetic weakling. Where's your goddamn fucking Twitter link, bitch?
Yeah.
Where did you go? Fucking weak.
Thanks for coming in, Bite Me. Yeah, it's this
All right.
Andy Lotiski. That's right.
I'm gonna go to the gas station get my energy drink that I wanted earlier.
Can-
It was good hanging out here when I didn't intend to.
Exactly. Hondo says, "Can I be the leader of the
Dispatch,
Boulder
come
Defense
on.
Force, or should fans be called excavators?" I like that actually. I like that. Excavators. My sister's or my soon-to-be brother-in-law yesterday was like, "Have you thought about naming your fans?" And I'm like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "Yeah, have you thought about naming your fans?"
I thought it was like Pebbles.
No. I'm like, I don't know. And he's all like, have you thought about like Jarbonauts? And I'm like, that just sounds weird. I like
Broken boulders.
it. I don't know. And was I timed out? Oh no, someone else fake being me. Okay. And PO is still watching. What do you say? I didn't see this here. Let me see this.
Yeah, I can get down with excavators. That's pretty good.
Who is this fucking guy? That's what that image of me is from like. Oh my God. Wow. The image of me they're using on that fake account is from E3 2006. Yeah. Fuck, man. Anyway, there we go. I don't mind that shit. Fucking, that's funny to me. Dude.
Boulder Bros. I don't know.
I don't know. I vote for broken boulders.
Broken boulders.
Or a pair of boulders.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's all fun. It's all good times. This is how you know, like, I don't give a shit. Like, this is how you know it's so fucking funny just to have fun and mess around.
Well, yeah, we're having a good time, you know.
Excavators. Yeah, there we go. All right, maybe yeah, I'll put that like on a t-shirt. Fucking have that be the t-shirt. I don't know. Sell that shit. Fucking no, I'm kidding. All right, people, excavators, people like the Boulder Battalion. Hold on, the Boulder Battalion.
Boulder Bros, come on, Boulder Bros.
Boulder Bros. Jeez, that just sounds like the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I know, it's really funny.
It's like
It's like, oh my god, how much cringe can we?
Oh,
put
but
into
see,
one
but that's the
scene?
thing, though. It's like that's the thing. Like, it's funny. The cringe is funny. The difference between me and let's say someone like Ralph is like when
Ralph a male,
yeah, or like you know the Killstream cleanup crew or the Knoxville or Killstream Knoxville crew or whatever. They keep trying to do the KKK shit, right? It's cringe. It's fucking cringe. But like this whole thing right here, this fucking Uniboulder is funny, right? It's cringe, but
Right.
it's funny cringe. And so like, but when it's on a dude like this,
it's on the
less
nose.
cringe. It's a little less cringe.
Yeah,
this is
it's
an actual shirt,
completely
by the
on
way.
the nose. It's
This-
completely on the nose, and that's what I
yeah.
like about it.
And this is an actual guy. This is an actual model wearing a shirt with my face on it. And yeah, I actually have to I have to get those shirts printed. But those do exist. They do exist.
You can try a Boulder Highway, where the high is the 4 caps, and then way.
I don't know. Boulder Bros. It just sounds like gay porn right there. You know what I mean? Like Boulder
Yeah.
Bros.
It's and it's the worst sounding thing, and I'm sorry that I even mentioned it.
The for the merch isn't available yet, but it is. I have worked out a deal with a company for that shirt. Actually, my friends run it, and they actually offered to do that as a gift to kind of have a little bit of fun with it. And then I just think it's hysterical, and I love it. So, you know, no, that's the thing is like I don't mind if it's good. If it's a good meme, I will fucking embrace the fuck out of it. I don't care. I mean, if it's funny, it's funny. You know, aimed at me or not, I don't give a shit. So, but yeah, that's why you know, hey, Boulder Talk Radio, we done pretty good. But all right, guys, I am gonna go to bed because I have to be up early with the kids as per usual, and we need mundane mugs. We don't need. I don't know. Actually, you might be able to. They might still be for sale. I keep forgetting to like deactivate. No, okay, I did deactivate the Teespring stuff. So I had like a Teespring store. Sold some, you know, sold some t-shirts. So can't complain about that, you know.
All right, well, thanks, Matt. I'll see myself out.
Another one. Oh, an image of me from 2010. That's pretty funny. Jarbo branded pet rocks. You guys are fucking funny, man. You guys like to have fun with this shit. Yeah. Make a hat with 4 boulders and like 4 stars instead of Medicare. I could do that. That's pretty bad. Let's see here. The false flag it, Matt Jarbo. Oh, someone's trying so hard to be edgy. Welcome to 2 years ago, you fucking moron. All right. Phantom the Janny. He's on the sweepy squad. Oh, this has been too much fucking fun. Thank you guys so much for the good times. I after yesterday, I really needed it. Thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. We'll do this again very, very, very soon. Have yourself a great night, everybody. Thank you again, and peace the fuck out.